Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a amazing, beautiful night of CSGO. It is going to be absolutely amazing because we have not one caster but two casters tonight. So guys, give a massive welcome back to the one and only HazDaddySlim. Last year. Indeed. It's always very nice to be casting with a beautiful caster like yourself, I say it's been like way too long. we gotta do more. We gotta do more, right? Hopefully we can team up absolutely to the rest of the things. But with that being said, we actually have the playoffs. And we have two gigantic teams facing off against each other. And that's going to be Monash Mumeleles against the Deakin Daddies.
Mr. PZ, Spud Wrecker, Wombat, and Boogeyman, who will be accompanying Grav in this best of three series. Going to be starting off here on Mirage. It was the pick, of course, of Monash. Deakin have chosen to start on the CT side, or at least I believe that's what it said. But I guess not at the moment, going off what I'm seeing. But hey, maybe it's going to change. Who knows?
Yeah, look, hopefully we can have a lot of things changing and a lot of things make make things happen. But I do have to apologize because there was half the time where I actually didn't have your voice fully added in. So to the viewers that just pointed this out, especially like Will, welcome to the absolute scuff stream in one go. It has been amazing. So I was actually introducing everything on the team. He was going through them. I heard them. You just have to take it right now that we have some amazing players from both teams. And obviously, you got the breakdown before with both teams ready to go because they have just topped their charts, topped their groups. What are you expecting?
I'm expecting a fairly decent game here. I think Deakin probably go into this one feeling the most confident. They haven't dropped a single series at all. Monash, of course, they've had a few road bumps. Of course, to being second in Group C, they had the 3-1 ties during their time, but they didn't drop a series yet. So both teams are coming into these finals undefeated. So I think both of them will feel like they've got an ample opportunity to prove themselves, push themselves towards, of course, the winners bracket and on towards the finals. Of course, the loser will not be out entirely. They will drop down to the loser bracket where they will play one of the other 7 teams that may fall down towards that side. But as we look at it now, I'm probably going to have to say for this map at least, you would have to back in, I would assume Monash, just for their map pick on Mirage. I'm leaning more towards the side of Deakin on their nuke pick, but Dust 2, I'm thinking this could go all the way here. And Dust 2 could be very interesting if we do get to that stage. But Amp, I'm going to let you take it away. We're about to start our first round.
Yeah.
Let's get cracking.
Let's go. So with this being said, we do have Deakin currently starting on the T side and Deakin on the CT. Now, obviously, we have seen both teams absolutely spectacular in both ways. They are absolutely monsters in their own right. And if we just have to put anything into this, they have Berettas, they are ready, and they are going to give us an absolute beginner of a show that we've always been getting. And Boogeyman already gets taken.
So Dirty picking up that first kick with USP goes down, and Monash basically were given all the mid control there. They've already taken snipers, but they still haven't been able to find a pick. PZ does change. They take their Muir. Johnny also low on 20 HP towards CT. He manages to get away as the bomb does go down on towards this A site, and PZ picks up another one to Dirty. Could get Johnny as well. He will, and Wombat picks up James. Malkin finally responds back with one. Make that 2. Malkin. Oh, we're almost looking for the third, but Wombat on that flank. Through snipers takes him down, and Monash get that start they wanted 1-0 after 1.
Holy moly, what a beautiful opening coming from Monash. At one time, Deakin Daddies was looking like they were all about to go down, but at the same time, Monash just rushed them all the way in, and they held nothing back against them.
Yeah, just really allowed them, Deakin there, to take a lot of that mid controls. Immediately, Dirty getting a pick onto Wombat there. Through towards mid, he's pretty happy with that one. Towards B, starts to free their players here. Malcolm will take down Boogeyman, and already Monash looking very, very shaky on this second round, and Dirty.
Oh!
That SG to
Oh, baby!
Well, you know what? Sometimes a round might not go your way, but you'll get little pieces like that.
Oh, indeed. Like, you said it right there. Like, if the round doesn't go your way, but you get a cheeky one here and there, that is something to absolutely celebrate about and absolutely gloat upon your opponents. Currently, Monash, they are down 2 players, but they do have the better guns. They do have to be careful because 2 scouts is one of the more demanding picks coming in from all the CT side recently. You do get a pickup right here, but the push is going to be gravitating towards A for Monash, and I believe in the next peak moment, it's going to be the make or break. And oh, just barely misses that shot right here. This is going to be dangerous for Noir.
One Dirty back towards CT with those scouts and already grabbed 10 out of 28. And he's going to spoke into 2 of them here. Be careful. Trying to get the bomb down, but also he'll get 1. Dirty goes down, and now Noir 13 HP as well. Can he stop the bomb? And he just missed it, but Graham has to pull out. 30 seconds left on the clock. Can't really get this one down. It's also coming through mid there.
Ooh.
James, won't have to worry about anything there because Noah and Mal can finish off Grav and PZ, and Deakin Daddies fight back. They take the second after losing pistol round. It is 1 apiece.
That was so interesting coming from both sides. You do see Monash going for the heavy aggression, but Deakin Daddies, they pick up that scout. They make them work for it. Like, it's just unbelievable how skilled Deakin Daddies are able to just retaliate. And this mid-miss, and never mind, Dirty is going to get taken in that quick exchange. So Ness is down.
Yeah, they're being really aggressive again. Boogeyman, again, trying to get up in the snipers before anyone can get anything done there. But he's going to get taken down immediately from Johnny. Straight across. Still have the better guns here, Deakin, so they don't need to really take these fights yet. So Johnny peeks out, gets 1 onto Grab. They know where he is now. If they can shoot him towards him, he might be able to get something done. But trying to pick something up on his PZ. He tried jumping away, but he can't get there now. Jumping out towards mid there is Wombat. He gets away. But Deakin looking like they're controlling this round so far.
Yeah, right now you do have only Spud and your Wombat back on right now. They both have a pistol, does have 1 flash, and Noah out of nowhere takes Spud by surprise and be like, hello, this is a morning wake-up call right here. Oh, Wombat does get a tap into James, but at this second, 1 scout is not enough, and all of a sudden he turns around. I think Johnny wanted to knife him. He wanted to knife.
He probably wanted one considering, well, he went down to a knife the last one. I don't blame him as Wombat, though. Well, still a chance in this one. Only 14 HP, though. The M4 now on Noir and Johnny, or maybe you should have gone for that kill instead of the knife. And now waiting in the corner here. Goes down to bait in. Miles going to push in, but Wombat was not expecting him to be towards unders. And, well, Deakin, they get the round, probably lose a few more weapons and players, and they would have liked, but they still have that 2-1 advantage, and it looks like it's going to have to be pretty much a sable around here for Monash.
Yeah, it is very true that although you can get that ultimate revenge, but that revenge is going to be negated if you sacrifice way too many members for the cause. So Deakin Daddies, they do drop some extra guns for it. Hopefully they can make a recovery onto this round, because this is going to be another nice and easy one, but Noah, he gets traded.
Just the pushing on with the pistol. I'll be honest, Monash pretty good when they do actually manage to get them towards sight, but I mean, the thing is, pistols, no smokes, no utility. It's only a matter of time before something like that happens. And it was Malcolm picking out from C2 who finishes off that round. Deakin 3-1 after 4. And with those M4s and cash starting to generate, Monash will finally be able to buy back into this one, and we're going to have our first gun round of this match.
Yeah, I'm actually quite excited to see what Monash is going to be opting. We do have the full buys in, so there's plenty of utilities to walk around all through the team. It just depends on how they're going to coordinate their smokes and also blocking off the important vision that we've been looking at Deakin that's been able to so composingly take.
And already James is pushing up towards the B apartments. He does jump in damn out of it, but he might have got a bit of information. There's not much towards that now. Picks up one Wombat to trade. Dirty takes down Wombat with that molly, and Malcolm picks up grabs. But I reckon we'll get the trade back onto James. But still, the bomb is stuck here towards the side. PZ gets Dirty as he pushes out. 2v2 situation now and pushing through connect here. Spud reckon can pick up Johnny. You'd imagine he does. And now the 2v1.
Oh, nice adjustment coming in from PZ. He's ready. Monash, they do hit back. They finally strike it out against Deakin. And now it just sees, it depends on what the opposition wants to do right now, because you do have weapons, you do have the economy to support it. And Deakin, they're gonna offer a very fun buy right here. You do have Dirty with the AWP, and Noir not really with anything. He has to provide most of the support for his team and tank that early hit. They obviously don't want to lose that AWP, but he needs to work with this current setup. The difference in firepower might just prove to be fatal.
Yeah, Dirty really needs to get something done with that, because you would have thought if he doesn't buy the AWP, he can probably give Noir a gun or something more, of course, than just a 5-7. But as it is, that's how we sit. And James himself away from that A side. He can't. Noah goes down as well. Johnny will get a trade though. 4v3. And well, there's still two players sort of assigned towards this B side where the bomb is heading. They're already up towards short here. Bomb in there, and Spider will pick up Dirty. Malcolm gets one. He gets a second there from Van. He can't. Wombat will shut him down. And now Johnny all by his lonesome towards CT. As the bomb goes down, there's really not much he can do in this situation.
Yeah, that's a very unfortunate play. The disparity between the firepower is going to be proving fatal, and just then Johnny pulls out the knife right after, and there is going to be the support coming from Monash, so they will successfully close off the round with a good plan. It is a very nice little bit of revenge, and Deakin right now, economy is broken, so they have to offer an eco. There is 2 flashes picked up by Johnny, so maybe they can get a little bit of a trade going on here and there if they can, but right now this is looking to be a very Monash run spree. They have the power, they have everything they need to take everything that they want.
Oh, but
however,
waiting here, and these pistols are coming up. They've got them flashed off as well, and now Spud Wrecker. I don't know how they managed to get out of that. They were completely flashed off. James will get one at least, but finishing off each other as they're also shooting at each other as now Johnny left on his lonesome, and what was essentially just a throwaway round here for Deakin. They almost made it interesting. They'd managed to get got 2 there, and AWP and an AK, but Johnny's not really done what they're getting. Wombat says, yeah, none of that, mate. In this round right here, right now. And Monash takes the lead 4-3 after 7. And, well, Deakin will be able to buy back into this one at least. But, again, now it's the side of Monash. They want to start building up that cash. But just neither team seems to be getting themselves stuck into it so far. Sort of a few mistakes here and there as they warm into things. But still plenty of time left in this one, as it's looking like that bomb might be heading towards the A side.
Yeah, this is very pivotal coming up, and while he might just be able to get that early pick, yes he does, but he needs to quickly back up and get a flash up, because PZ is going to check on him while they are going to rush this A side. Meanwhile, can they find him out? Johnny goes down, and Noah also gets spotted out right now. Dirty's not going to have too much to go with him. Look at the position coming in from Monash, and Monash so aggressively just pushes in. Melchin needs to get a pick. He does get one, but reposition, and the connector is the play here. While James takes the other from spawn, and that could mean a little bit of a restart coming from Deakin Daddies. They do need to go for this. They only have 1 set of diffuser, so oh boy, here we go. PZ locking this one up. He saw the barrel.
Yeah, I'll give James the count. He tried as hard as he could to get that, and Malcolm, he still wants to have a go at this round. The problem is he's got no utility apart from that flash. He's got no kit, and now he has got no life. Boogeyman will put him out of his misery, and Monash get the biggest lead of the game, 4 on the trot, and they leave 5-3 after 8. And again, it's looking like Deakin most likely it would be just a few pistol barbs, maybe a slight bit of body armor, but it's going to have to hope that they can get picks with those, because they don't really have utility. In fact, no utility. It's looking like an apps rush here from Monash.
Yeah, this could just be the full giveaway. Look at the trade. One gets one, but rather than that, they are trading okay. It isn't the worst of the trades out here. Having Eco taking out 2, if they can take out 1 more, or even PZ or Grab, they will make this situation pretty good for themselves.
Yep, interesting one there from Monash. They didn't really use a lot of their utility going in, and I mean, both of their players that went down probably lost a bit with them, but now they have plenty for the after plant stuff. Smaller flashes. It's just push in there from Wombat through CT. He's already spotted out Malkin, but Malkin's going to put him down. He's using that deagle to perfection. James pushing up towards connector. Grab pretty low, tucked in towards Firebox. Doesn't have any utility to get him out and Vertex. Oh, sorry, I should say Mr. PZ with that orb. He's spotted out as well. While they're doing damage, they're also taking it to pick up Malkin, and now it is just James left his low stairs. Grab pushes in and we'll grab him as the bomb might.
Yeah.
We'll take down Grav, but plenty of money to buy back into that one. And 63 after 9. Starting to mount a bit of a lead here, and well, now the double AWP setup's coming in, so a bit of action you'd imagine.
Yeah, this is what they were looking for. Dirty and Noir are the primary snipers in coming from Deakin. Hopefully they can get the optimum kill on PZ and also Grav in the beginning. This is the one that they were looking for. If they do manage to get one, oh, but this is just not going to be good. James walloping Gravs into oblivion right there, and that nade might just find the value that they were looking for. Look at this. They're all pushing him.
Oh. James with a beautiful 3K holding this B site down to perfection. I was going to say they're going the exact opposite way from where the AWPs are. It doesn't even matter as Noir finally gets to put that one to use. Puts down Spud Wrecker towards the B apps. The bomb is down. And now it's just PZ.
Yeah.
This 1v4 situation. I mean, the cash isn't great here for Monash either. So if he does go for this, they're most likely going to be pistols for this next one. He puts down a smoke. He wants to try and grab this bomb. The flash goes out as well.
It's so interesting.
Anything through that smoke. He's sort of in that position. He can spot bench and Malkin out there and waiting around the corner up towards Malkin there as Malkin. He says, how do you do, champ? Puts him in on the ground, I should say. And round number 4 to Deakin. They finally break the streak of Monash. And now Monash, well, yeah, looking like they're going to have to, I'd assume, some sort of eco. BZ will pick up the Galil, but yeah, pretty low buy all around there.
This is indeed a very low buy coming from Monash, but I think the last stack was just very unfortunate for their side. They thought they could take Deakin in a really fast response, but James was just able to clinch them all out. And here we go. James might just need to go for it again because they're gonna go for this quick stack.
Oh. James! Oh, completely flashed off twice. He had no idea. And the Tech 9s. It's 2015 all over again. Just rushing on the side with Tech 9s to get the job done. Dirty will pick up PZ through the smoke. PZ's going to be thinking, all right, mate. Yeah, calm down. We get it. You can use the AWP. But, I mean, now, for Deakin, a round that you would have thought they'd probably want to put in the bags, considering it was just 4 Tech 9s and a Galil. Going pretty sideways here, and, yeah. Like this round on it.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate for the Deakin Daddies. They are having some form of misplay here. It's not going to be able to really go and contest this, which is, hang on a second, never mind. I eat my words right back. And now Graf is just going to do the maximum amount of damage before they are going to take this round. But Monash, they get away with a really fast one, a really sneak by play. They're going to roll over James. In the past mistake, they said, we were robbed of that one round, but we're going to rob it right back. We're going to take this one, well, you can't do anything about it, and we're going to give all our lives for it. So it worked out, and it's pretty shaky.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate for Deakin, and it's a pretty good read from Monash so far. They're just pushing towards that B side in those last few rounds. I mean, the first one didn't really go well for them. The second one there, though, because James is the only one really defending it, it allows them to just be able to do those sort of speed pushes in, as Noir already up towards the balcony bit there. He's going to get straight into Boogeyman. He was not expecting that one at all. As now, looking like this is going to be an 8-take side as they start pushing on it.
Ooh. So aggressive. Noir instantly goes down the palace interior. You do see Johnny, he is going to quickly take one, but he knows that he is going to be checked. Right here, Wombat has gone down to 30, and there's going to be the return kill. Melching meanwhile comes and takes out PZ. There is going to be the aggressive plan onto A. They have decided to make this their home, but is this going to be enough? Melching aiming at a nice nade angle, but it's not going to find anything. It's just going to be a little bit short, so they do want to flash out Graf. If Graf does make that play, he's spotted, and right now they're going to put him in check. Ooh.
Oh no, they Spud. Oh my god, what is going on? Dirty couldn't quite get the kill. He finally gets down Spud Wrecker. It is just an absolute calamity back and forth here so far, and it's gonna fall with Deakin. They can't get this round. Monash at the 3v2. Spud Wrecker It was just a lot of things there that went completely wrong for both teams, but Monash, they take one of the AWPs away, and now Deakin, again, they still should have a relative amount of money to buy mostly everyone back in. You would assume there might be a few downgrades here and there, and especially a drop on utility, but yeah, Monash just continue on their merry way ever since the start. It was 3-1 after 4 rounds. And since then, Monash have just been on top on this T side. Looking like this might be another A side hit. It's just the two that are waiting here.
Oh.
Johnny is going to be receiving first. Doesn't get much down there, but Newar dirty. Double off. That's what they want. And Newar gets another one with a no scope. He will get taken down by Wombat as he pushes in as Vertex. Oh, Mr. PZ from Vertex gets bombed down. And now it's a 3v2. Trying to get this round done.
Oh my goodness, you gotta love Noir right there, just holding it. He does want to get that smoker to buy some form of cover, but he just doesn't get it. And now PC is gonna quickly clean up Dirty while Wombat cleans up James, and that's just gonna be it. Peas is just absolutely a machine. And Monash, they get the aggressive plan, they get the aggressive take, they're gonna keep on throwing bodies at it until they get their objective. And all of a sudden we're around 14 and Monash is actually putting Deakin Daddies down for the first time in this competitive season 2021. Deakin Daddies is on the chase. That's something that we're not used to seeing on screen.
And it's going to be Boogeyman is going to be continuing that trend towards this A side now up. He's trying to get across, will get absolutely nothing done. The Deagle shots coming in here from Johnny. He gets damage but no kills as Wombat. Back up towards mid, gets one. That's two, but as well as Wombat will go down to James. That is right. Again, Deakin just really are falling apart here on the CT side. There's also, I think there might have been a nice little team kill there.
Yeah.
You'd love to see that. Unfortunately, they just really haven't been able to. Well, it's not from a lack of close rounds or anything. They've actually had the advantage for retakes probably the last 3 or 4, but unfortunately they just can't put that on towards the scoreboard as they still have the double AWP setup. So last round of this first half, can Deakin grab one bait to make this 5-10, or can Monash really stamp their authority and make this 11-4?
Yeah, all of a sudden you do have a little bit of a shot. There is one down on both sides. But you do see Monash pivoting towards this. They have spotted out everyone here. Melchi on the side is also going to get picked apart here. We will see everyone go down. James does get an exchange. And this is going to be the quick plant. And at the rest, Monash, they have skill. This Johnny, he comes out for the kill. But he's going to be put into check by Peas here. So it's pretty much the same gun mirror. Who's going to get the better shots? That's the question. Because it's a race against time. And Monash, they are in the lead.
But owing towards his defense position, you know, knows he's there now after that shot was taken down. Now PZ, he's only got the AWP, but he knows they're posting in close now, looking towards the opposite direction. Now Johnny, the timer is ticking. He needs to find him. PZ, all he needs to do is walk around left and right. Doesn't even need to scope in. Grabs the no-scope onto Johnny. And after the first half, it is 11-4 the way of Monash. And a huge 2 5-round runs there. Only stopped in round 10 by Deakin. And yeah, just pretty dominant performances. It looks like the scoreboard bug glitch.
Yep.
You love to see it.
You love to see it.
Do.
Every single time that we want to get some of this stuff done, it's just not gonna happen. And yeah, we want to get everything done. We want to make sure everything is good. But you know what? Good old CS. You just can't have a decent game without a score screen bug, right?
Valve, please fix.
Yeah, Valve, please.
I know you guys don't usually, you know, do too much with CS. You know, you've got your other beautiful games that you love and cherish. You're like Dota and a few others, but it would be nice to go through a casting call without having to, you know, reset the scoreboard every single time that it goes to a half. But hey, that's just me. Maybe other people love that. You just never know.
Oh, you never know. Hey, look, you know, to each of his own. If that's what they swing, you know, their night, then completely fine. But obviously, we want to be a little bit more competitive. We want to see more. So please fix the score screen bug. It bothers everyone, I'm pretty sure. And it's just not good sometimes when you do see it. You just have to take it as a joke. And it's like, yep, that's just going to be coming my way. Oh, it looks like we are ready to play.
It is. The scoreboard glitch is gone. The pistols are out, and it's going to be the side of Deakin Daddies. They need to respond in this pistol round here.
Oh.
Already the push in though from Wombat and also PZ towards unders. They are aware that this might be happening here. Johnny will be able to get the trade back. And then PZ will take down James for Johnny. He picks up 2 of his own. And now the bomb was over towards the A side. Now they're actually heading back towards B possibly. Well, this actually might possibly work. Spudwrecker is though pushing through all the way through B apartments. And he sort of figured out that's not really where they're going to be going. The bomb meanwhile top mid. And Noir making his way along, and he might be flanked here if he's not careful.
Yeah, that absolutely needs to be careful. Oh, Boogeyman, he's... Oh, my God. That is just a perfection right here. Give me that. Yo, he's going to do it again. Double kill to Noir. He's going to get more. He's going to get more. Oh. Triple kill with the Berettas. Mate, that's exactly how we like it down under. Oh, my God.
The dualies, they're just superior to every pistol. It's a well-known fact. I think everyone can definitely agree on that. And Monash, they continue on their merry way here, 12-4. And now things are becoming rather dire for Deakin. They've not lost a series so far this semester, but right now they find themselves at least going a map down if they can't change things around Noir, though. He's looking to try and keep them in this one. Is he going to pick up Wombat? Spudwrecker, though, gets Johnny towards a main. There is pushing from... He's going all the way towards CT and doesn't manage to spot a couple of people there. Smoked down, but trying to jump up with that MP9 as Boogeyman will pick up Dirty, and now the top mid push coming in. Looking like they're going to get collapsed on here, Deakin Daddy.
Oh, what a beautiful quick run coming from Monash. They do want to make that step onto Deakin Daddies. Deakin Daddies losing to really quickly. Not really going to be finding the favorable positions, but this is going to be the gun round. They need it so desperately. They are being desperate. Look at it. Not even all the utilities in the world, but they want to make that claim, and they want to say, Monash, we need to make a play and give it to us. Oh.
Now or never. You feel like here, if they don't get this round, it'll be pretty hard to get anything going on this first map of Mirage. Pushing in towards the bottom connector there. James throwing a few shots. He's noticed PZ is at least going to the side there. Meanwhile, towards main, Spudwrecker again. He's going to pick up Johnny. And AP Mine doing wonders. Wombat, though, going in peak with the alligator towards mid. Probably not the best idea. He's going to get taken down. Now, it's a 4v4 situation. Still a minute 15 on the clock, so plenty of time for Deakin to try and get where they want to go.
Oh, you just see the prayer and spray coming from both sides, trying to find a little bit of a punishment. As Spudwrecker, he is in a great place to be right here, but Belching is going to quickly shut that dream down. It is going to be 2-2. Monash, they are still holding Melcher and Dirty. They might just be able to run away with this round. Just depends on how Melcher reacts to Boogeyman here. Oh, unfortunately, he's not going to get the connect, but Boogeyman jumps him and the bomb is dropped.
Really unfortunate. Dirty was in that flank towards snipers. He will be able to get one there. Now Boogeyman left. He dinks him once. 28 HP versus 26. The Julie's coming out. The jumping around, but Dirty delivers for Monash when they needed him to.
Oh.
They get their first round in the second half, and they finally get themselves on the board after it was 7 rounds in a row there to Monash. 5-13, but well, even with that round win, their money is just so low. It's really a half buy of sorts across the board. Although Monash don't look too much better. The P90 well on the grab, which you always love to see. Yeah,
P90 every time. P-Chan is always going to be superior and Dirty. He's going to get that early duel, but he's going to be shooshed away. Very, very careful. Your Wombat, he's just going to keep on denying that entry from the apartments. Meanwhile, the rest of Deakin Daddies, they are still making a choice on the rotation. They have lost James rather early. And this is the position that they don't want to be in. Because if you want to be on the T and you want to make that comeback, you need every resource possible. And it feels like that they are trying to fill Monash out. But Monash is just being very cautious. They don't want to do anything else with this. Meanwhile, Graf, he's going to walk through with that P90. Does get a ding, but not enough to finish.
Down for Dirty.
That's very interesting.
I mean, it's really hard now. As Spudwrecker and Wombat, though, both very low as the bomb looking like it's going to be heading back to the day side where 2 CTs currently reside. Johnny towards mid. You got caught out there big time. My boy. He goes down, but now the A side is open because both the players that were on the side have actually pushed back towards jungle. Boogeyman mentions to get out there and compete on this side here. Spudbreaker gets one. And, well, I actually forgot about the man who was filling up in towards Palace, and that was Spudbreaker. And he says, oh, hello there, Noah. Let me just give you a nice tap with the M4, finish you off. And Monash, well, they just continue to roll on here, 14-5, 2 rounds away from closing out map 1. And yeah, Deakin, again, they're going to be low on money here, and they're going to respond. They need to do it on very, very low funds.
It's such a rough round for Deakin. On a round of eco, and they have to go back for 10 more rounds in a row. I mean, oh, that's a nice start. Spark does go down, but they need a lot more. And Dirty's going to get one. Okay, okay. Can we get 2 more? If you get 2 more, then there's a chance with this round.
The aggression from Monash, especially from Grab there, not paying off. And now, 5v3 situation. Still, Monash will feel like have a slight advantage here. BC gets a pick on a Johnny and Boogeyman again. So the trades come in. Boogeyman's pretty low, but they have the utility. They have the guns. Not that they have the utility. They've actually used everything so far. It's dirty.
Oh my god.
And oh, James, 1-2. Coming through huge there. Puts the bomb down. Now it is a 1v2 with PZ, the last man remaining.
Wow, what a different play coming from Deakin. I can't believe that 2 hits come up, and now Monash, they did lose 2 players. Like, everyone died to the Eagles this round. It is so unreal. I mean, they picked up the gun, didn't really provide the rest, and now they've got the plant. They just have this round closed out. They just have to wait. They don't have to do anything. And yeah, look at that. 3 kills on Melching, and they get a pickup. And that's a great round. They win on an eco, and they go home with an AWP with a plant. That is beautiful on the side of Deakin. It means that they are still showing signs of life, and that this competition is not over.
Still want to keep this map of Mirage going, and now it's Monash who are going to be feeling the pinch of having not a lot of money. Vertex, PZ and Spud both in that scout, and oh, Johnny, he's really just not having a nice time on this T side. He's been going down pretty much every time he's pushed in first, and then it picks up a scout tag, so he's already down towards 11 HP. As it seems like they want to converge in towards this B side. Spud, I spotted one already up towards short. They already are firing towards him. Malcolm though picks up grab now towards bench. It is PZ, man. Just putting it away. So they've still got 2 waiting on the side here. Man gets 1, but Dirty and Malcolm get the trades back. And now 4v2, 2 very low players. And that nade. Ooh, it's yeah, New Art takes down Spud. Wombat left in a 1v4 situation. Looking like a round number 7 here for Deakin.
Yeah, what a beautiful spray coming from Noah. He was just like, I smell you. Now take all my bullet sprays. And then he does get that spray in. So Spud does go down, unfortunately. And Monash, this round is just not going to go their way. Oh, there is one from Wombat, but Dirty instantly identifies him and marks him off. And this is just going to be Deakin taking 1 back. If they can support this trend for a few more rounds, they might just be able to swing that momentum all the way back. If they, let's just say they take this one, and then on the next one they take off the gun round from Monash, and they might just be able to be in a great place to chuck a contention back onto Monash's side. This is very, very interesting.
Dirty starts it off perfectly on this round as well. PZ goes down. That A main area for the smoke blossoms as well. Gotta be careful here though, because the push-up is coming in here. The main side, and that flash goes in. This could be, oh boy, oh, do they see each other? Oh my god. James picks up Spud. They just didn't really quite recognize each other until the very last second. He was the first to respond as Boogeyman and Grab also going down, and now it's just Wombat left in a 1v9 situation. Oh, the next 7 coming out and doing a bit of work. He'll get 1. If he save the AK or get anything else, he can't, unfortunately. Dirty grabs him, and again, Monash get, well, I mean, there was only deagles and pistols for them, but Deakin, 8 rounds and 3 on the trot. They'd be feeling pretty nice about themselves at the moment.
Oh, I will say right now, that was absolutely amazing coming from Deakin. A lot of funny stuff just happened, but you know what? The early exchange is always fun to see in CS. And this is going to be another round of eco investment coming from Monash. They're going to just relax and they're going to hold back. They say, look, we still got 6 rounds to work with. Let's, you know, potentially just give this one away. And the next one, we might be able to pick up the rest. And Grab instantly gets picked up in tunnel, and Dirty is gonna take off Peas.
That means it just leaves one mat left on towards the side. He will spot one and manage to get away. Losing a bit of HP.
Oh,
That's a molly that didn't need to happen. There's the push starting to come in down. Right, picks up Wombat and another one on the spud. Taking off his head. And again, 1v5 Boogeyman with the deagle. We'll just be looking to see if we can get any exit picks here. But yeah, Deakin, 9 rounds. They're back to within 5. And well, I do remember an old 14-5 scoreline as James. Every time someone does that, and there's someone on the other side, you're just dead. I mean, I don't think I remember many times where someone's gone crashing in there and gotten the final kill. As Dirty finishes off Boogeyman, 9-14. Monash should start to be sweat a little, but now they can actually buy into this one. So their first gun buy for quite a number of rounds here.
yeah, Monash, they finally get gunned up, and they need to be careful, right? Because if they do drop this one, right, and Deakin is gonna have the momentum shift. 10-14 is very doable. They're making everything work. They have the buys in, and they are able to rebuy instantly in. That nade bounces off his head body just then, but James does clutch out Spudbreaker instantly right after spotting him.
Will come in there by Boogeyman, but he's taken down by Melson. 4v3 situation now. It's a sight. Well, they don't really have the buy towards it yet, but PZ is not ready for Noah to be pushed up so far and towards Sandwich. And Noah, he is coming absolutely alive at the moment. Picks up Wombat. And this gun round for Monash has fallen apart completely. Noah is the man who's doing all the damage at the moment. He knows where Grab is now as well. Grab realistically can't really do much as he runs towards the CT side. No utility, no flashes, no smokes. You got no chance to help. My good man will be taken down by Malston. Deakin, they get to double figures, 10-14, and well, it's going to have to be another save here for Monash.
That's right.
Pistols, a couple of utility.
Yeah.
Starting to get a bit hot in here.
Yeah, it feels like Monash has started to fall off on a very bad hole. They don't want to be stuck there right now because Deakin, they have been able to pick up round after round successfully. They have found all the edge that they're looking for. And Monash right now, on a round of eco, they do need to make some form of damage, at the least, to make a dent into Deakin Daddies' economy right now. You do have all of them right here, and Noah hasn't really spotted anything from Ramps, but he's going to go for this push. Look at that. All the players at Monash, they're all here.
Be careful of Noah. He'll get one, but it gets immediately traded. And now Malkin waiting towards Powerless. The push in there. Oh, Grab can't quite shoot the shots, but he knows where he is. Malkin also knows where he is and puts a bullet in his head. James towards Connector. He's been taken down to 27. They want to be careful pushing in towards this A side. Still the 2 remaining players here. Wombat's picked up an AK. They could obviously go towards B now, up towards Short. One's been spotted as well. Johnny. Realise there's one there as Malcolm that, and he'll pick up PZ. So a few scary moments there, but 1v4 again, and oh, like it's a nice kill. 1v3. Can he pull this one out of the hat?
It is a very doable situation. It just depends on everyone on Deakin Daddy. Are they working out? Well, Dirty should be. That's just too easy for him. Credits to Monash though. They did try to set up a whole body switch, a whole body pile up on A. They were thinking the ultimate goal here is we, throw ourselves at them. When one falls, another will take his place, and they will keep trading until they only have one left to make that ultimate dent. We might get lucky with a few extra digs, but unfortunately it didn't go their way, and this is the gun round from Monash. They do need to take it, otherwise things are starting to get very, very dicey for them against Deakin.
It's a problem for Deakin, though. They really cannot make many mistakes here. They need to make sure they just keep winning round after round. Towards the B apartments, and AWP of Dirty. He's already up there, and I don't know exactly what's jumping across there a bit, but I think Grab might have spotted that one there, though. The Molotov goes out, and that's going to force him to hold back slightly, although it was a little deep, so he can still sit in that position. Meanwhile, the bomber's just sort of sitting towards spawn at the moment. No one really wanting to get much towards short down there. Wombat falls to James. And this B split might eventually set themselves to A here as they're all smoked off towards the apartments. They haven't really gained a lot of control apart from towards bottom mid.
Ooh, such a beautiful round. Deakin, they are trying to hold their breath right here, but they're going to be spotted out. Melchin dust goes down, and that is going to make it into a 5-3 swing. He's looking at the connector. He's going to pick up Johnny, and that's all they need to pick up. They just need to start trading. It's 4-1, and Wombat is going to finish off Noah. Monash, they're going to take that first match point. They're going to have it. They're going to have at least 3 of them. So, Deakin Daddies, this is the one. They can't make any more mistakes. They have to catch up all 4 in order to push it into overtime. And this is where mistakes and pressure and nerves might just come out. We will see from both sides who's going to be the superior one and who is going to be able to clutch.
Looking towards this B apartments push here, and PZ, the flash up towards Noir, takes him down. Malcolm, though, with his brother beside him, will manage to start pushing up towards short. They know PZ's on towards the side. 350. That Molotov's going to have to push him out. He's got nothing to stop that. He burns alive. I don't know if he had a smoke there. He's trying to get out, but he just stood in those flames up towards short, though. Already a push there from Grab. He spots him. Doesn't manage to get any kills in a 4v3 situation left on towards the site. This is one of the hardest sites to retake for CTs in the game. So Boogeyman, he's just going flying on in with that orb. He's already pushed through. He gets a shot off, but doesn't hit anything. Unfortunately, James will take in. Spyraker jumps in now as well. He goes down. Grab gets one towards Malcolm, but Johnny finishes him off. And Deakin, they take the round number 12 for themselves after 27. It's 12-15. And, well, Monash, they still have enough money to buy back into this one, but, well, they get more and more nervous as these rounds and this scoreboard gets closer and closer.
Yeah, I mean, from the beginning, miss offshot, that was already a bad sign coming from Monash. It was so pivotal. It was so important for them to get it. And Boogeyman is going to quickly go and rush him out. He's just going to get a double. Oh, the bomb's been dropped in front of him.
That is such a good flash from Spud. Both players just completely blind there. And Monash grabbed the ascendancy in this round, 4v3. There was a trade there at least from Dirty, but now they know where the bomb is. They know where at least one of the players is, and they haven't really gained any map control. They lose all of the utility on the players that they had there. And Spudwrecker himself under Palace. They've still got most of these players. They've got 2 of them was this A site, and now it just becomes really a waiting game about who blinks first. But Monash in the prime position here to take this first map.
That was absolutely godly coming from Boogeyman. When he rushed up and took that too, he must have been happy. And I think he got overly excited because he did see the bomb. He wanted to exchange the weapon so bad, and he did get finished off by Dirty. But had he just relaxed a little bit from that 1 point and just held it, that would have been putting Deakin Daddies all into check and gathering all the players into the most unfavorable position. And Melchin is going to go for the pick. Oh, just misses.
Does push out Spudbreaker, and Malcolm will take him down. 3v3 situation now. The smoke towards CT as well. Doesn't completely blind up the man who's sitting there. Which of course is Wombat, and PC's picked up Malcolm. 3v2 situation for the retake. Johnny and Dirty, they both get those kills. That is absolutely huge, but Grab, he's in this smoke. Dirty is looking towards on the right, but he's not expecting him to be so far on the left. And Grab, he might be able to pick up Dirty here. He's got no idea. Johnny towards Firebox. Can Grab, the team captain, finish this off here for Monash and grab this first map? Johnny's managed to push away, but he reacts in time. Grab out of the air as he goes up towards Firebox, and we keep going. 13-15. And Monash, they were so close to pulling that one away. They fall just short. And now, Pistols, Boogeyman with the scout. This is looking like 14-15 unless something really magical happens here.
Yeah, what a big round for the side of Monash. I mean, they were so close to taking this, but now they don't really have that gun firing power against Deakin Daddies, who's now ready to flex them. They've been taking round after round away from Monash, and they are pushing for the equalizer. We might just get our overtime if Monash is going to give up the round, well, 2 rounds in a row. This round, I don't think they're going to be able to do too much because they don't have utilities to even contest against Deakin Daddies, unless Deakin Daddies all just line up in a train and say, well, take us in that situation. So Deakin Daddy, absolutely in a great place to be. Melchin might just spot out Wombat. He's going to go for the volley.
He quite spotted him, but he'll take him down anyway. But Grab trade at least on there. Man with that scout, he's nominated twice down to 27 HP, so they're well aware that he might be towards that. to jump up. Want to stop that bomb plant, but Dirty, well aware of what he was maybe thinking about there, takes him down, and PZ left in a 1v4 situation. He's flat, he gets one, and still alive, 9 HP. Basically just running as far away as he can at the moment, or trying to at least. Johnny gets him down. 14 to 15. This was at 15, I believe, to 4. I don't think it was 15 to 4.
Yeah, it was 11 to 4 at the half.
11 before the start of the half, and they picked up 3 rounds pretty quickly. So it was 14 to 6.
That's right.
At one stage, and now
How...
pivotal round, 14 to 15. Deakin, they've made all the way back to this, but it doesn't matter if they don't take this one. It's still going to be Monash's map to throw away at this point.
This is the one that they need to perform on Monash. If they do give up this round, it's going to be going straight into overtime. And they don't want to be in that position, especially if they have such a wide lead. Momentum shifted so hard towards Deakin after taking a round. And they're just making them beg for a big Julia. They're making Monash keep on second-guessing themselves. Monash, they are absolutely amazing team. They're champions themselves, and they're always able to make the correct guesses and decisions. But right now against Deakin Daddies really showing off that they are very well practiced and that they can take this round away if you even just make one simple mistake.
They've already managed to get Monash to use a bit of utility here as well. Jump up there from Grab. He spots out at least one towards the B apartments, and now they're running back. So you know, it comes down to decision. 43 seconds. They haven't really given themselves a lot of time, and they seem a bit sort of, how do you do about, you know, do we want to go towards this B side or back to A? But it looks like it's going to be this B push. 2 players from the CT side await them. It is Wombat and also the man of Grab. As now the push comes in. This is going to the side of this first man. Wombat picks up James as he comes jumping in. And Grab going to pick up Johnny as well. They're getting all the picks that they want. You are manages to get a trade back at least. And he's still towards Van. That nade though from Malcolm is huge. 3v3. The side is taken. The bomb goes down. And this is it. Are we going to see Monash pick this one up, or are we going to overtime?
Oh my god, that one nade was just lobbing it through. The body flew, and Noir is going to find peace here after finding that one shot and can get the return here if he's able to spot one out. Yes, he is. Gets Boogeyman in the revenge. Oh, it's 1-on-1. Oh!
Oh, you could not ask for anything better here. Spudwrecker and Dirty left in the 1v1 situation. And that Molotov is absolutely huge because it means Spud cannot get it on the bomb. Has he still got enough time to get back on it if he wants to? He's down to 21 HP. He has to go on it. He's holding. He's sticking. Dirty, you got to come out. Son, he does! Deakin have tied it 15 to 15. Oh my god, this is the first map. And we've already got this kind of stuff happening.
What the heck? Deakin Daddies, they were being pushed down so hard against the wall. Of course, you have to give us a score buzz right here. But like, Haz, I can't believe it. This is the best of 3. It's a best of 3.
Best of 3. We've got possibly another 2 maps after this. It's already 11:14. We're going to be done by about 2 in the morning. The way this is going.
Oh god, and oh no, his slightest hair got taken off by Peace right there.
Yeah, well, this is what usually happens though. You get all the way back to overtime, you push all the way, and then usually it's the team that actually allowed it to get to overtime. They just go, you know what, let's win 4 rounds on the trot, go bang, 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 and finish the map off when we should have done it probably 20 or 15 minutes ago. But nice start there for PZ, takes down Noir, and again, sort of have to reevaluate where they want to be heading. It's looking like an A hit, you'd imagine. A minute 14 left on the clock. And, well, they don't particularly have a lot of presence towards this A side. And pushing towards snipers there is Wombat as well. So they've sort of got that A side presence, but they're well back from it. They're sort of allowing them to have it more than anything. As this push is going to be starting to come in, you'd imagine them also towards that CT is going to push out the man who was sitting there. Just a boogeyman. And, well, allow the bomb to go down. Still out towards A main though, and they haven't really pushed in yet. And now they can push back in before they get dirty though. Man, though, through that smoke, that's huge. James and Malcolm taken down. Bomb down with it. 35 seconds. You would think that is the round here for Monash. Dirty will be able to get one with PZ response. Now, towards jungle. It's just Johnny, 25 seconds left, and really not much he can do in this situation.
What a funny round. Like, I understand Deakin want to take it a little bit more slower and slow the pace down and set that trend, but this is not what they envisioned. There's only 7 seconds left on the clock, not enough time for anything, and this is overtime. Johnny is gonna go and take that kill by Spot. He's already at spawn. Nothing he can do. Yeah, and that's just gonna be it. Monash, they take that first one. They're gonna take it with pure confidence that we haven't seen in a very, very long time.
Yeah, and there's really not. I mean, the save there from Johnny really doesn't particularly matter at that stage because, you know, both teams are going to have enough money to go all the way through all the overtimes. So, you maybe thought he could probably go back in and try something there, but, I mean, realistically, at the same time, not much you can do. Deakin, though, 5 AKs, utility, and it's looking like they want to try and get an 8 execute going here and maybe want to do it fairly early considering took their time in that last one, but, you know, just did the solid 8 execute. Be worried towards Tetris though, because that is where one man is residing. And there's Spudwrecker, and he could absolutely throw this all to chaos if they don't check it. PZ flashed off, and he'll get that one. Takes down Malkin. Spudwrecker pushing out. Doesn't actually get anything from it, but now they're all here. Wombat, and again PZ getting those trades, and 3v1 again. James left all by. He loams them, and Monash, they're finding the form they would have wanted on the, well, the half on the CT side, but they get it done 17 to 15, and they get around the trot here 18 to 15. Deakin again are going to find themselves with their hands or their backs against the wall.
Yeah, that's this is the Monash that we're used to seeing, and they pushed Deakin all the way back. They didn't need to second guess themselves. They got everything right. And now they're putting Deakin Daddies onto that big massive check. Wombat has been stretched away from this, and they can just go for this big cap play. If they can get connected up, oh, that's definitely going to be a confirmed kill right there. Melchin easily able to take it.
And Boogeyman dirty. The Mac 10 coming through. PZ will be able to get one off the smoke there. Molotov, I should say, Grab as well. Trading onto dirty. Now looking towards Apps. Grab holding his own here at the moment on this B side. James needs to get a kill. He does. But now Wombat is holding that angle. That's where he is, and well, Spudwrecker waiting for that as well. The flank though coming in here from Johnny. Wombat responds to it, and Monash, 18 to 15. They've managed to get 3 in a row in this overtime on the CT side, and now Deakin have to do exactly the same if they want this map to continue.
Oh, come
Are
on.
we going to be seeing a straight 4? I mean,
we've
got the confidence now. It grows, but, you know, half the time you think, oh, you know, 19, 15 now, and then it just goes to 18, 18. We keep going and going and going and going and going.
Hey, look, that's what we want, right? I mean, we can just keep going on to overtime. If Monash is able to take any round away from Deakin, they're going to take that first map that they so deservingly was going to claim until Deakin decided to flare up. So this is going to be whoever's going to get the field down first, and Graf is going to go down, and Johnny instantly reroutes himself. Doesn't want to give himself away for free. Wants to at least take one more against Peace, and Peace says, you know what, I'm just going to go rejoin, and this B push is coming through. James, what a position to be in.
Towards bench, Spudwrecker gets a trade on him though, and Miles taking some damage. Melson isn't really able to land the kill as of yet. He gets one though onto Boogeyman. Spudwrecker though getting that kill. Bomb is dropped though. Got that right side in an awkward position. Has to smoke off window to grab it. PC joins in now. Going in. Sort of flank going down. PZ gets dirty. He's not getting anything done there, but Johnny towards short. And as PZ reacts to that, Noah swings out only with the orb and takes him down. And Deakin 16 to 18. So they get their first round of CT. So now is it just they all win on CT side now? Is that how it works in overtime?
Oh, yeah, it looks like it. This is exactly what they planned for us. They planned to give us a show, and a show they gave. This is delivery of the absolute AEL justice that we've been waiting for. All the highlights, all the reels are coming in through tonight, and this is just absolute beautiful form. Dirty is going to go down to about half, and this first kill might just come in. Yeah, Noah's going to quickly take our spot, and this is going to pull Monash's plans down to a little bit of a ruin because Johnny knows he's going to be a player. Ooh.
And Boogeyman getting burned out by his own teammates Molotov. towards Simon. So Malkin looking to try and get some aggression there, but decides against it. Noir also took a lot of damage. Down to 7 HP as Wombat. Thinking about pushing up through that smoke. Next down towards A. Sides. He's going to be going towards unders, and that's where the bomb seems to be heading, up towards this B site. But Dirty has gotten really aggressive already in towards the apartments, and I don't know if they're going to be ready for this. He holds the angle. He might be able to pick up one. He's been spotted out though, and now he has to fall back a tad. And now the push really coming in from Monash. They want to try and push on towards the speed double. James on towards there. He'll get one. Dirty manages to get one back. Grab now stuck in that Molotov. He'll get Malcolm, but that is all he will get before James finishes him off. Vertex up towards short. That Orb has a chance here, but a 1v4. He really needs to get as many kills as possible. And he's looking the wrong direction. Dirty takes him down, and Deakin grab round number 17. Oh, I'm feeling double OT, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, this is exactly why they got the both of us casting in a late night action, isn't it, Haz? We don't get to go to sleep. Everyone.
Yeah, no, sleep. What's that? Who needs it?
Yeah, what's that?
Tears go.
Oh, wonderful form coming from both sides. They're just going to keep on winning on CT side. You do have the double orb coming from Deakin Daddies. They have been getting the maximum amount of efficiency here. And Monash, Peace only on the Deagle. Hopefully, they can make a different play here. But Deakin Daddies still... Look, oh, hang on a second. Johnny, look in the wrong direction. Thank God, Noah is going to clutch it right back.
Yeah, managed to get the trade back, and that's what they're looking for. He looks towards that smoke that goes in towards Connector, and they're jumping out from Palace, and Spard picks up Malkin, and oh no, Deakin. All of a sudden, all that hard work they've done to bring it back again is starting to fade away. Dirty, though, will pick up one, but he can't get away from the Molotov, so he's immediately traded out. And, well, both T's down towards Connector, and that's where the bomb is sort of planned towards. Noir doesn't have any utility. James can put down a smoke. Spard Wrecker, and now Noir 1v3. He's got 30 kills in this game. He needs to find himself 3 more. The bomb is ticking. He's got no utility. The Molotov is going towards the wrong area. Spud in jungle finishes it off, and it is going to be the side of Monash. They take the first map of Mirage.
What?
1917. They had to really work for it. Deakin did not want to give it up.
Hey.
In the end, they do fall.
Hey, look, Haz, I'm with you, man. Look at this beautiful, big score. 35 on Dirty, 33 on Malchin, 30 on Noir, 35 on Peas, and then you got the rest on about the 20s on the side. It's just absolutely unreal. Like, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not entertained, you are already losing out, because this is exactly the high level of competition that we've been waiting for all season. The playoffs, first time between Monash and Deakin. It's just absolutely fireworks everywhere. Yes, we will. Damn right we will, because if we're gonna be casting all the way into the late night, we do need a little bit of a break, and that we will do. Please do not go anywhere, because we'll be back with map 2. It is going to be another spectacular round between Monash Mumeleles against the Deakin Daddies. So don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are absolutely back, and it is a beautiful, beautiful day. I should say a beautiful night because, yeah, we're not gonna go to sleep.
I mean, 28 minutes until daytime, technically. I mean, a new day is almost upon us, and a new map as well. As we are going to be moving on to Nuke as our second map in this first of our week 1 finals. At least for the ones being casted, that is, as both teams are sort of getting ready and waiting to go. So, of course, the pick of Deakin. Monash will be starting on the CT side. And if you are just joining us, well, it was Monash who picked up map number 1, 19-17. They had to work for it very, very hard, but they got it done in the end. But before we do get into the action, Imp, we've got a few sponsors to thank.
Damn right we do, Haz. Before we go in, let's quickly thank all the people that's viewing here. Thank you guys so much. I did see Will Montagu, Ethan Hayes, Adrian Lowe, and everybody who spammed me content. Thank you guys so much. But before anything else, there is going to be Chatime, and Chatime is just absolutely delicious bubble tea. So make sure to go and pick it up from your local brewery because they're absolutely amazing. I wish I had one right now.
They're brewing it now. Is that how it's working? They got the big silos.
That's right, they do. It's a big, massive one. And after that, we have the AOC monitors. Obviously, they have sold over 3 million units 50 years into the business. If you don't have an AOC monitor, make sure to go and pick one up. We also do have one of my personal favorite, which is going to be Indomie mee goreng. 2 minutes delicious snack. So make sure to go and pick it up. And also RIG rig. So if you don't have a pair of awesome headset, make sure to pick one up. And that is all the time we get, Has, because we are ready to go.
Yeah, they don't want us to do any shouts here, Monash and Deakin. They want to get straight into the action. It's going through the side on towards this A side. Deakin straight onto it to PZ. It's the Julie's out again. He loves this. He loves them. Can he get more than one? Not quite. Johnny will be able to trade out. Dirty actually gets one. That's the 4v3. The bomb is starting to go down, but they're pushing in there from the side. And yeah, well, that was a pistol round. That just sort of happened. And
that was literally the fastest shootout. I gotta say, but I'll tell you what, this is Deakin's pick, and Deakin is so well practiced on Nuke. I've casted pretty much 3 or 4 of their games, and they pick Nuke every single time, and every time they get a beautiful result. So this could just be the one they're looking for, and Spud instantly gets put down by Johnny. He's gonna get a double.
Yeah, immediately he's looking for possibly a few more as well as the bomb goes down already. 25 HP on Johnny and 3 scouts on all the Monash boys. So, I mean, if they'd gone outside, they might have been in trouble there, Deakin. They don't, and now there's just a bunch of scouts sort of laying around. And on the flank here is Dirty as Jane picks up one. Boogeyman realizes he is there now and actually managed to take him down to 32, so he goes in towards that fight. Dirty, though, he's ready for it, and now it is just our man PC. He's stuck out towards garage here, and there's really not much he can do in this situation. Gets a bit of damage, but that is all he does, and that is going to be the round for Deakin. 2-0. They're being very aggressive already through lobby and into hut. They are making sure that Monash, well, I think they'd be wanting to be a bit more aware. And, well, I mean, they really can't do much this round. Low utility, but once we get towards a gamma, and you'd be thinking there's a few Molotovs going into positions to stop those rushes.
Yeah, look, this is Deakin's pick. Deakin is very well practiced onto Nuke. They have all the strats down. I believe every time I see them go for it, they are just instantly making the result. And Noah James instantly makes this pick. They're going to go to a beeline onto B. And Monash is not going to get the response that they were looking for. They're just going to go down and fall prey to this big, massive rush. Look at the Deakin boys. They're giving no room and no quarter to Monash, and Monash falling one by one. It is going to be their pistol round, but like, you're expected to at least do 1 pick, right? They got nothing for it.
Yeah, most of the damage came from that native boogeyman at the start of the round, and not really giving them much to spec there, Deakin. They're just flying in all the way down through ramp D side. And now, Wombat tapped down by Dirty. 3-0 Deakin. Well, they'll be disappointed they couldn't take out the first map, but they are responding very well so far to start their pick of Nuke. And I mean, Monash, they picked to go on the CT side, which many people would say, is usually the preferred side here on Nuke. But I mean, if you're not really well versed in it and the other team is on the T side, it doesn't really matter what side you're on. You might be in trouble as the push coming out towards the outside area. Dirty going to be leading the charge, as is Noaz. He's jumping out onto the top of main as Bunches go out the jump through there from Dirty. He tried something different, didn't really work out. And the while gets Boogeyman, but Spudge gets a trade back. And they're still sticking with this A main push. And they will pick up TZ. They have complete outside control at the moment. And James pick up another. Wombat's still waiting, though, up in the rafters there. He jumps down towards the silos. And 2v2 situation. Minute 16 left of the clock. Deakin, when they go towards this A side, I think about rotating towards B.
This play it's actually really interesting coming from Deakin. They had so many wins against it, but hang on a second, they're gonna pick up Grav, and that's all they need to make an open into A. Wombat has to work for this, and Johnny's gonna just keep on checking him out, baiting him in from garage, and look at him. You win or you lose, and he's just gonna keep losing. And Johnny's so smart. Triple kill. Oh.
Well played from Johnny there, and they even put the bomb down on A right behind him as well. So, just, well, really nice round so far here from Deakin, and that was realistically, it wasn't really their gun round either, because they mostly just had the Mac 10s and everything else they had from the previous rounds put together. They still get the round win 4-0, and now it's going to be Monash left on just pistols, a bit of utility, and again, that Molotov going in towards that main, the smoke as well, sort of cancelling that out. Boogeyman, though, out towards T-Red on the outside bit. We'll pick up Dirty as he's rushing through. And, well, we'll get a trade back onto Grab, but it's over towards B ramp. As both teams sort of now just waiting for one or each other to peek out so they can either, well, one Deakin looking to push in towards one of these sides, and Monash looking to hold them off for as long as possible.
This is actually quite interesting. You do have Deakin who decided to just make a quick stop and maybe rotate all the way down, but it's actually pretty smart of Boogeyman in the beginning when he opened up on the fragment to Dirty and instantly recovers his gun and goes, you know what, I'm gonna do a lot more damage to this, so we should reserve instead of actually trying to make a push to do the most amount of damage. They're trying to make the correct rotation to answer your response in case Deakin is gonna be coming to take the B side like they have right now. They do have some defenses, but Deakin though, they're gonna catch everyone. Wow, they even tried.
Boogeyman was the one that they were hoping would be able to get something with that AK. He doesn't deliver anything. Meanwhile, the B site, well, you've still got PZ who's just waiting sort of in the back here. He can't really do too much, unfortunately. Won't be able to recover the AK though, and 1v4. James is the only one really on side here. Well, they're sort of leaving. Oh no. Oh, I think it's on this. Oh. No kit, unfortunately, is the problem. If he'd stuck that, he would have had a slight chance. Look at Malcolm. Can't grab the 1-2-0, and a good effort from PZ, but ultimately really amounts to nothing. 5-0, Deakin, they are flying out of the blocks, and I guess they must have heard me saying, you know, we went 19-17, let's have a 16-3 map to just sort the time up, and, well, they're on their way so far. There's Monash be able to buy into this one. And those orbs looking to try and deliver and stop this rut of 5 straight rounds in a row to Deakin.
Yeah, look, it's happened again. First time, Monash was able to get a knife and the Deakin tried to regain it, but they were punished for so many rounds in a row. And now, all of a sudden, Monash, maybe that's what they needed to warm up. And Boogeyman is finally gonna get a pick that he wants and resets instantly. On ramps, they're not gonna really be able to push this at all, so they have to make a play for the outside and reevaluate to see if they can click garage and jump down into secret. So this is going to be something that they might just have to think about, but the rest of the peeps, they might just lobby this one through.
Yeah, unfortunately, they screwed up one of the smokes there towards outside. They couldn't really go down towards the bottom there. It doesn't really matter, though, because Johnny will just get 2 picks thrown towards A. Wombat will get 1 at least back, but James also with his pick of his own, and now Wombat stuck behind that smoke. If he wants to push out, there's many waiting. Malkin and Dirty combine to finish in off, and Boogeyman left in a 1v3. Nice pick on towards Malkin. M4 out now. Flings out and he gets the tag on the Dirty, but Johnny also waiting with him. And 6-0. Monash, they started off that round pretty nicely with a few picks, but unfortunately, again, they just sort of got caught out on towards that A side. And I mean, Deakin, they sort of got caught out. They screwed up their outside smokes to push down in towards that secret area, but I mean, it doesn't matter in the end. They still get the round done. 6-0. They're just having the time of their lives here on Nuke at the moment.
I told you, this is their map. They're so well practiced here. You do get a trade coming from Noir, but both sides is going to keep on trading it out. This might not be the most efficient coming from Deakin, but the first time they are just not going to be checked in behind. And Boogeyman, he is going to get the pickup, and this is going to be the first one they're going to be able to pick up. Spud, yeah, from above.
Yeah, the pickup of the AK, and they convert the round. The 2 push there from B ramp, and then the pushes in from both hut and towards lobby. I mean, it just in the end works out really nicely there for Monash, and they finally get themselves going. 1 round on the board after 7, and they will still on the AWP on PZ. AKs both in main, and they're just rushing through, trying to get towards the bench. It's dirty. Spud takes him down though. That bomb, he's picked up another one there on Sanua. Grab as well. Johnny will be able to get at least 1 on the PZ, but already it's a 4v2. Make that 4v1, and Malkin, well, last alive. And what can he do in this situation? He does have the bomb. Oh no, Malkin. Oh. I thought for a second that could have gone a different direction, but Grav manages to save Monash's skin, and they get 2 on the trot, 6-2. And money starting to dry up a tad there for Deakin as well.
Yeah, wow. 2 quick drop rounds coming from Deakin, and Monash is going to instantly capitalize. Pierce with the AWP is going to be able to do a lot of damage on here, and I love this. This is going to put everyone to check. He might just be able to get a big pick here. Yeah, he is. He picks up Noir, and Simpson does play with half his life, but he knows he's got this whole lobby checked up, and no one's going to get through here. And at the same time, they are forcing Deakin Daddies to keep on rotating from outside in. Deakin Daddies, we will see what the full response is going to be, because it's going to be rather rough coming in.
Already losing that first play of Noir. And now holding towards that angle. Boogeyman out here towards Garage. Johnny is in his sight lines if he peeks out here. If he wants to check out main. And it's just both teams in sort of a standoff here. No one really wants to commit anything yet. Malcolm sitting in lobby. Something to happen now. They're starting to get some stuff going in. The push. Boogeyman's going to be picking up Johnny. Had that angle held down. 5v3. Oh, Dirty waits towards outside. PZ picks up James. Lovely shot with the Orbis. Picks up all the way through Secret. Malcolm will give 1, and Dirty gets a trade back onto PZ as well. They have still a slight chance here. Dirty 1-2. Oh my god, 1v1 situation. Spud. He has the bomb. Spud's on the flank, but he's not going to be able to stop this unless he goes back towards B, which he's heading now. You would imagine, or actually, it might be towards A instead. 20 seconds. And Dirty, 1v1 situation. He can get this one done.
Oh, what a place to be in, Spud. He finally re-rotates down, and it's already too late. He has to go and fight this in the blind. He does have 2 flashes and a kit. He can make the play, but he needs to wait. He needs to be patient, but Dirty already knows exactly where he's coming from. S spots him, finishes him off, and that is going to be Deakin finally salvaging a quick round of Monash's mistake. That was just
I love that
unbelievable.
As well from Dirty, because he actually jumped up in the air to fake that he jumped down onto the ground towards on that B side there. And that was the first place that Spud had to check out. He went around the corner looking towards the left. And then he wasn't ready for him sitting up in towards that rafters or heaven bit. And, well, nice nade though to start off the round. And these smokes though will be allowing them to sort of get towards Secret. Spud doesn't get any damage, but he does know that he's sawing at least 2, possibly 3. PZ as well holding towards this downward area. He's taken 70 damage already. And MP9, again, he's just gathering info. And there's a really hard here, Deakin towards this B site. And PZ trying to get up here will be taken down. Will grab Dirty. And another one up towards the ramp side here as he comes on towards side. And they've got bomb. 3v2. Johnny, Malcolm, and Noor have to make their way towards this bomb where 2 of the CTs are waiting.
Oh, they do need to make a play. I mean, they can just trade body for body. They still have a healthy amount of utilities, but never mind. Make that a 2v2. Boogeyman is going to confirm Melchin down. So this could be the round that Deakin has to compete super amazingly, or they're going to have to face the Monash squad. If I was in Johnny's position right now, the flash has to just quickly fly out and maybe take a split onto grab, because time is starting to run out. 30 seconds left to make this content. They don't have the bomb. It's been dropped. They know exactly where it is, and they don't really want to make the play. Not yet, but you can see it. They are very antsy about it. And Boogeyman in a great place. And oh, I love this position. What a flick. Instantly identifies him. And Johnny goes down. And it's just going to be Noir trying to 1-on-2. And he's not going to be able to do much.
Yeah, Noir just really didn't seem interested in doing that one at all. Yeah. It was looking like he was going to go down towards ramp, and then sort of decided against it and just got out of that. And James, unfortunately, did not get the memo, and he falls. And a nice hold there from Monash, and it does mean that it's going to be James not really having, oh well, Noir not having the biggest amount of cash. And well, you can see it. The first time that they've sort of been down weapons-wise in these rounds. It's 2 Deagles, will make that 3 Tech 9, and the AK. Meanwhile, an AWP on PZ, MP9 on Spud, 2 M4 A4s, and Boogeyman has that AK he's taken over from the previous round.
Yeah, Deakin, their economy is not doing so well at the moment. Noah does have that AK safe. Well, look, he's just going to try to do some form of damage, but it all depends on how this shot is going to come down from James. If he's able to open one up onto either your Wombat or into Spud, they might just be able to make a quick rush into a plant into A. However, Monash, they are not like the rounds before. They have guns. They have the right utilities. They have everything that they can work with. It's not like they're going to be making the mistake constantly against Deakin. And Deakin, they've had, 5 in a row in the beginning. And the strategy might just be up for Monash to adjust to.
It's going to be the vent play here as they're rushing down the smokes, and all their players heading down in towards this B site. They're going to have a few players waiting for them down here. Boogeyman's going to be the first one to contact. 1-2, the turnaround there is beautiful. Jetty will get Wombat and grab. Pick up Malk and Johnny. Finally take down Boogeyman, but grab the rest of the Monash CTs. And they're on the site now. They have Bomb. And Dirty, he does have an M4, but realistically, there's not a whole lot he can do here. Getting down through vents. Bomb down on the site. 20 seconds here. He might be able to pick up grab. He's not expecting that one. Still a chance. 15 seconds. He needs to get picked. He needs to get him now tagged there. If he got the kill, that would have been absolutely huge. That nade actually does work. 10 seconds now. He was thinking he might be able to see PZ, who's sitting in the corner there. He thought he was up towards ramp. And PZ hits the shots with the pistol. If he had his AWP out there and missed it, that could have been really dangerous.
Yeah, what a great choice of gun just then. If he did miss that AWP shot, that would have been all the reaction that Dirty needed. But I gotta say, that nade confrontation was god-moded. And for 1 second, Deakin had a sliver of hope against Monash. But Monash, they do repick it back up, which is obviously amazing. And it was one of the rounds of economy coming from Deakin, and it's going to be another one followed in, because they're just not going to be able to compete as much. They do need to invest a tiny bit more into their bank, getting the roll, because let's face it, if you can't take out that AWP instantly from Monash, you're not going to go anywhere. So a bunch of pistols might not be the one to pick, and Boogeyman gets the early drop. Almost gave his life away for it.
Yeah, they're now pushing out here. Wombat towards outside. Pick up Johnny Milk. We'll pick up Spud. I don't know why. Actually gets your Wombat as well. Up towards heaven here. I should say. You see that Molotov goes down to up. 2 HP. Malcolm's picked up the MP9. I know where PC is now, but Grab's going to pick up Noir. Malcolm can get a shotgun on Boogie. Will be able to. Grab takes down James, but now Malcolm, they know where he is. PZ jumping down. He grabs that AWP pick. And that is going to be round number 5. 3 on the trot here for Monash. They are recovering on this CT side. If they can make it an 8-7 or even a 6-9, I think they'd be pretty happy with that, considering the start it was here for Deakin. But they're going to be back into a full buy here. Utility. Possibly an AWP maybe on Malcolm if they think it. No, it's just going to be 5 AKs. PZ keeps his AWP, and it's 4 M4s for the rest of the Monash side. And maybe we'll see a bit more aggression here from Deakin. That's what was winning them a lot of these early rounds. Again, it's going to be sort of waiting waiting, slowly pushing, and seeing if they can get that early pick, and then jumping on towards the site.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Deakin Daddies ever slow execute a nuke map, especially when they're on T, because every time I casted them, they've just been able to like run down every team in their way. So it's good that Monash has adjusted to their current strategy. They've brought back 5, so the round difference is only 2. Johnny wants to make a play, so he does want to challenge Peas. Right, he does get 1. Right, that could be the all go to A, and they can just convert because they will force the over rotation from Monash. Oh, I'm loving this action. You do see utilities being invested on Deakin, and Wombat is going to grab that first one. He drops Melchin, and Noah's going to also get dropped with the bomb. Oh no!
Turn around there, Wombat. And also Spudwrecker working in tandem. Johnny will pick up 2 of his own, but really not much else he could do there. Vertex finishes it off, and yeah, I mean, as you were saying, the sort of, I think the less aggression here from Deakin is almost, I guess, a sign of respect towards Monash. That, you know, I think they know they're a good team, and when they've got, well, they've made, I mean, early on they've sort of jumped them, and they've got those early pushes in, and they've managed to build out towards this lead. But to Monash's respect, they've brought it back, and it's been through just really nice holds as Boogeyman. I think the first one on St. Malcolm as this looks like a secret push towards outside. They might be hearing a few of this as Boogie. He's jumping down towards Vince already. And he's going to be approaching it first. He's going right into Johnny's crosshair though. 4v4 and a pickup of an M4 and an AK now. So a chance in towards this round. Grab up towards that top bit of ramp. Does he spot it first? He's not expecting Joey to push in. Noah picks up Wombat as well. 4v2. The bomber's going down. PZ makes it a 3v2, but Deakin on what was pretty low buy have a chance to take out round number 8 here.
Yeah, that was very interesting. It feels like Deakin just says, you know what, we've been playing too slow. Let's go back to our normal form. We might just be able to force a very unfortunate situation at Monash. They did get taken for it, and Dirty's going to go for the pop-up. Picks up an 8 of here. No, doesn't want to. No, okay.
You don't usually see too many AWPs on the T side of Nuke.
Yeah, you definitely not.
Sometimes towards outside, but usually CT on the other hand, you're gonna get a few of them.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually very surprised because Dirty will often opt for his favorite right there. Like, he just snipes around for Deakin, and it's very interesting that he doesn't want to go for it. It looks like they are going to try to go for fast momentum and maintain it, and Johnny grabs that first one to Wombat through the smoke, and he's beautiful.
Spam there from Spudwrecker as well. He almost gets James, and really nice there from Johnny. He was expecting Wombat to get aggressive to sort of peek through into that gap, and he was ready and waiting. Gets that pick early, but Spud, to his credit, gets the trade back. 6-8 so far. We are last round of this first half, and looking like the T's trying to go towards this ramp side and grab the alligators out, and it's unfortunately not delivering too much. Spud will get a trade at least onto Dirty, and a 3v3. The bomb site on B is pretty much open, although PZ has made his way down. Still has a chance to try and get something done here. Stuck in towards this window. Possibly get anything done.
Oh, what the hell? What the spray? He just pretty much demolishes James, and Melchin needs to go for the retake 1 or 3. Spud on a triple kill gets low, but look at this. They're just going to rush him down, and that's just going to be it. Monash, they are going to retake this. This is going to be the world's slowest defuse because he doesn't have a kit, but Monash, they do re-pick it back up. They get the 8Ks donated to their side, and it feels a little bit off from Deakin on that one. I felt like they didn't need to exactly play for that B. So that's going to be the final round of the first half. It's 8-7. They do find one round over Monash, and we will see if Monash is able to return the favor. And of course,
yeah, Monash worked that really well on towards the end of that half there. They really sort of came into their own element after, I mean, they got jumped early. They really weren't really sure how to respond to Deakin's aggression, but once they managed to get the utility out, once they managed to get the guns, they forced Deakin back a fair bit, and I think that's a good sign for them. Have they given up a few too many here, though? And it'll be interesting to see if they have any strats on this Nuke side. I mean, Deakin, of course, being the team that has pretty much always played Nuke in most of the series that they've been in, when it hasn't been. I mean, a lot of the teams probably wouldn't be aware of it either, that, you know, well, Deakin play Nuke. because it's not usually one of the maps we see, especially at this level. But I mean, at least in this situation, you're still backing in Deakin, CT side, Nuke. They're still up 8-7, but Monash, they've given themselves something to work with. Bit of utility as well. A couple of flashes here on Boogeyman and one on Wombat, Smoke and Nade. So they really, you would imagine they're going to try and push on towards the A site with this kind of barrage. Not enough smokes to do a secret push to outside, but imagine pause mode at the moment as well. As, I'm not sure, we're waiting for someone to come back maybe.
Yeah, I feel like it was just a quick tech post right here. I also had to quickly retry because I got the screen bug. Like, you've hit the nail on the head.
That's always fun.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head, man. Like, I have seen Monash perform a lot better, but when it came to Nuke, Deakin, they just made D-Nuke into their own, like, best map out of all their performers. I mean, I've seen them play and perform on Mirage. I've seen them play Inferno. I've seen them play... I don't think I've seen them play on Dust. However, when it comes to Nuke, they were able to take perfect rounds. I've seen them execute perfect rounds on Nuke, and that's pretty hard to do. Deakin, they're just able to continue through this rampage, and the pace is absolutely amazing coming from them. Credits to Monash for absolutely catching them out on the strategy and adjusting. They are down one round, so we will see if that one round is going to be the make or break for the team, and if Monash has the same returning favor for them.
I was saying that push in towards this A side when it comes in. Malcolm though picks up 2 immediately with a USP grab. Well, let's get a trade back, and now the bomb still heading towards this A site. Towards Heaven, Johnny picks up a nice pick there, gets dinked, and will have to fall back slightly. Spud, and they're trying to get him away so they can try and get this bomb down. We'll pick up James, but now the 2 towards Heaven, both for the T's. Not really ready for that aggression back towards it, and jumping down towards Vent is where the bomb will go. Boogeyman also, problem is for him, he's sort of stuck here, and well, he sort of spots and hears what's going on towards this B side, but 2v1, still a chance, but it's hard here for Monash. They want to get this one done, and well, even harder now.
Oh, look at this, Deakin. Oh, what the? Oh, he did. He did get the kill onto Boogeyman, but his own teammate tapped him at the back and says, just in case, we need you to collateral and fall to this. So Deakin, they do get...
I mean, if Boogeyman had a bit of health there, they could have gone very pear-shaped very quickly there.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, look, Monash, they did get the plan, so not the worst start. They are going to be able to pick up some guns here. They are going to offer the 2 AKs. Okay. Oh, they're just playing some gunsuckers here. Who's going to get what? Never mind.
First AK, not lasting too long there. PZ, the aggressive, out towards and past the red box. Wanted to go towards secret, but James is having none of that. He holds this outside bit as well. Will be taken down. Dirty though, still tucked in towards the outside garage. He picks up 2, nicely done. And Malcolm jumping in as well. And well, those guns they bought up there, Monash, not able to deliver too much in the end. 7-10 after 17. And well, now because they've invested there, they're going to have to pretty much go to pistols, and Deakin can start to open up a bit of a lead on this CT side.
Yeah, I like the pickup coming from Dirty. He is going to offer the AUG instead. And usually I do see them maybe getting a scout early on and just ignite that outside. But hang on a second. Yeah, James here is just spraying them all down while they are going to descend. Meanwhile, the rest of Deakin Daddies, they are going to respawn. But, oh, what a play. Belcher is also going to pick one up. And this is the objective. They've done it. Monash, they're going to get the plant, and they're just going to sit here and relax.
Yeah, and a pick up there from PZ, or I should say from Wombat. Malcolm, though, he's having none of that. Will finish off the remaining player in PZ, and well, 11-7. Again, Deakin. Well, they do give up the bomb plant, but apart from that, they'd be pretty happy with that round. That bomb plant, though, very nice for Monash, means they can really invest in towards utility for basically all of their players.
Yep.
And, well, our first gun round of this second half beginning right now. And Monash, if they want to get anything done on this map, they're going to have to try and pick this one up, you'd imagine.
Yeah, the full bus has come up. Wow, what an aggressive push. The door's already open, and Spudwrecker, he's going to go down to 1. Oh, we'll see how long he's going to live right here, but you do have players. There is going to be dissension coming from Johnny, but this is going to be rather late for him, and he's going to pop up and find Boogeyman in his face, and James also goes down all of a sudden. They've turned it around, but Melchin picks Boogeyman back up. He tried to go for this re-rotation back into A, and Melchin probably knows what's going on, but it might not be enough, depending on how the flash is being thrown here. Wombat gets the molly lit up, and Melchin gets forced. Oh, he's trying so hard to defend here. But the rush coming from Monash is coming right now.
Stuck on this side on the silos by himself. We'll pick up Wombat and the push to the smoke here. This should, you know, match finish with Malkin. Oh, Spud. 1 HP. He's listening to all of this. Malkin, he's not ready for that at all. And well played from Spud. But while that's all going on, Grab's gone down. And, well, what should have been, you would thought, a round win to Monash here. It's now a 1v1, and well, Spud's got 1 HP, and Dirty's got all 100 of his. Very hard situation for him to get anything done. 2 flashes as well, so we can't really do much utility damage. He's just looking for timing. Dirty looks to close the door, and Spud grabs him. The 1 HP clutch. Oh, Monash needed that one, and they pushed it all the way to the very edge of when you can actually win a round, but with 1 HP in a dream, he delivers.
Oh, that was absolutely a dream, Haz. But it was a little bit funny because I thought they were going to full rotate onto A. You felt like that's was the objective, but the rest just decided to make a split for B. It was a little bit confusing on that side, but they still managed to close it up. Spot, you beauty. And James gets picked off, and Melchin is going to grab one right back, and that is going to be the 2 AWP coming on live. Dirty instantly takes out Wombat, and Noah is going to check that B and instantly falls Boogeyman.
It's the double off setup. When it delivers in spades. But PZ is not done with this yet. A 4v2 becomes a 2v2, and this A site is now wide open. 2 big picks with the AK, and now Noah, that all. It's going to be pretty hard to get anything done, you'd imagine, with that, especially for a retake. The problem is the bomb's not there, but he's got an aggressive, and PZ's got 3 for the round. And now the bomb all the way back towards T-Spawn. He grabs it, and he starts running. Which way will he go? That's for himself to find out. Grab, clearing out this B site. Probably communicating there might be something free there, but Johnny towards the main area. Easy. Still a chance in this, but 35 seconds. Really just comes down to timing here.
Oh, Johnny, it's in a rather precarious position here. If he does make a play and picks up Peas, oh, never mind. I was about to say, if he was looking at the right side and pick up Peasy, then that could have just denied everything from Monash. Fortunately, he was looking at the wrong place, and that's just going to be the cheeky one coming in. And Monash, they get it back. It is 9-11. This is going to be a round of eco coming from Deakin. We will see if Deakin can pull an absolute rabbit out of the hat and take the round away from Monash and rob them. However, chances are that they might not be able to execute that.
Molotov's up towards the top there, but the pushing towards lobby has already gained themselves an upper hand. Wombat's going to go down. He's probably communicating with the rest of his team. Now waiting there, but Spud towards Venti gets taken down as well. And now 2 AKs over to the CTs as the outside control has been taken up towards the side of heaven. They will sort of go Monash, but 3v5. Not what they would have thought they'd be wanted in this round. Noir picks up grab as well towards the outside. Now they're aware they're up here as well. PZ gets one, but can he really get anything else? He can't. And this has fallen apart here. Boogeyman with the bomb in hand. An AK, only the HE. I mean, there's not really much he can do here, you'd imagine. I mean, there's no armor in any of these players, so if he can hit his shots, he can get them, but he's got to find all 4, 50 seconds and counting, and get the bomb down while not dying. So good luck with that.
Well, gets one. This goes down to 20 health, and he's gonna make a play. Let's see. He's trying to go for a diversion here, trying to force a rotation, and he's gonna find one in the form of James. Does get a pickup, and now this could be the one he's looking for. Has to tackle down Melchin as well. If he picks Melchin up, no. Melchin is going to be able to stay focused and pick him right back up. Deakin, I said they have to pull an absolute rabbit out of the hat. They did, and they are going to rob Monash from that round. A round of eco on nuke. I can't believe it. They called me out, and they are now magicians in my eyes.
Yeah, 12-9. And, well, unfortunately for Monash, had the chance there to make that 10-11, only the 1 round difference. And now they find themselves in the same position Deakin were, really no utility. Grab does have an AK, which he's handed over to Wombat, and he's picking up a Tech 9 instead. But the 4 pieces of utility. Flash goes into towards that. It's going to be pushing. Malcolm waiting above. He's flashed off. Big one. Going to get a second. He does. Can't quite pick up the first spot. Will shut him down. And Spider actually picked up a second as well towards Heaven. James is really low as well in towards main there. And 3v3. A chance here for Monash to fight back with an eco of their own.
They might just be able to do this. I mean, it is rather even, but Noah is not able to see Graf just yet, but is waiting. That body is just so a nuisance. James does grab the kill, but oh, things are starting to look worse and worse. Yeah, PZ, he did try, but Deakin, they were able to get the full massive body block, and when you have a Glock, there's nothing else you can do. I mean, if James was taken out a little bit more earlier, that could have been something, swing on the side of Monash. But unfortunately, Deakin, they said, you know what, we'll just retake slowly at our own pace, and we're not going to lose our heads. So they are going to pick that round up, not going to get robbed, and this is 13-9. Monash, they are just going to need to take 4 in a row if they want something.
Well, that bomb plant has allowed them to invest heavily into this round. To 13, this is well, this could really go a long way to deciding this map at least. Let's get around here, back to 10-13, and pretty low cash on Deakin, and they can work their way back into it on this T side, and they're looking like they might be able to do it here at the moment. 2 picks already, Wombat taking down James, and he's pushing out towards the side as well. He gets another one. Noir will be able to shut him down, and both the players, both CTs are resigned on this A site. Grab's going to get taken down, so it goes in towards it, and still throwing bodies at them, but now they are aware where both CTs are. The bomb goes down 3v2, and well, Deakin wouldn't be able to think they get much done here. Also, pick there from Spud, and Noir left in the 1v3, 16 HP, and he's running all, well, he's taking his legs, taking his gun, and he's going back towards CT spawn, and that's going to be round number 10 for Monash.
Yeah, I mean, Monash has been waiting. They've invested so heavily, and they want to get the shotgun. They do realize Noah still has that AOV. Oh, they've spotted him. They are gonna go for the gun denial. Oh, what a fun play right here. Monash being super aggressive. They're gonna start investing. Noah, very, very low. It does take 1.
Not gonna give it up without a fight, and they'll decided, no, we're not gonna contest that.
Oh.
I mean, fair enough in the end. As much as you want to take the AWP away from Deakin, they don't exactly have a lot of money themselves, Monash. Having to rebuy a few more players into this round. They allow them to keep it. Deakin here, sort of mostly a full buy, or full-ish buy for most of the players. 2 Famis's on James and Malcolm, as James putting that Famis to use towards that main area. And Dirty picking up Boogeyman as well outside, so 5v3 already. And now they've decided to switch towards this ramp push, and no, he's not ready for that at all either. He's throwing utility down. They might be able to get towards this B side, or they could think of switching over towards Heaven maybe. Easy towards that locker room, and maybe thinking about outside. That window has been completely smashed, and I don't think James would be ready or expecting this if they did go all the way the flank around, but it looks like they're going to be heading up towards Heaven.
Oh, this is not a bad switch. If they do get that Heaven play and take Melcher, they are able to confirm a lot of things here. Oh, so close. And James, he does fall. They are going to go for a quick take into this A. Meanwhile, very, very low is Wombat, but he is going to quickly invest utilities for his team. Meanwhile, there's going to be the mollies and the nades flying through. Wombat, he does get picked up, and they are going to rush everyone else down. It's just going to be Peace, and Peace is a tall order. 1 on 3 from Heaven, and he's being burnt, and he's going to go down.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate for PZ, but it was great. I mean, utility work there from Deakin. More telling him off. He really just can't help his teammates at all in that situation. There's no time to rotate all the way around towards that A main because they're going to hear that. And Monash, well, they get picks, they get the bomb down, but they cannot finish off the round. 10-14, Deakin now 2 away from closing this one out. And they picked up a couple of AKs from that last round as well. 2 M4s and the MP9 on Johnny. So the cash still isn't quite there. So Monash, who themselves have sort of got that full half-ish buy, everyone's got rifles. Also a scout on Boogie Map. They've got a chance to completely break them and push them onto pistols here, but then they're probably not going to be looking at a huge amount of cash themselves. The smokes, as they look to try and push towards Secret, there is a gap there. Johnny was spotted, and they're running into each other. Wombat, Johnny running into each other. The smoke, Johnny flies out. Spudbreaker takes him down. Interesting play there as James spotting that one out as the smoke fades away, but PZ and Grab there for the trades and putting themselves up 4-2. Malcolm stuck in towards this A side, and only one player, that being Newell, can try and stop this push in towards B. We'll be able to get the first on the Wombat, 3v2. Now they look like they might reconsider and head towards A.
That's actually rather pretty good coming from Monash. They do have to rotate after losing Wombat, and this could just be it. If they pick up Merchant, they're gonna instantly grab this site. They're gonna try to force him and make sure he doesn't come back, and they've done it. Although they didn't pick up Merchant needs to wait for Noir to at least get a pick. Might just not be able to get anything done at this stage, especially when he's popping up into heaven like that. And Merchant, he is gonna get the trade, but the position's already homed in coming from Monash, and that's exactly what they were looking for. They're gonna force a pistol round out of Deakin, and Deakin, they just might need to be careful right here, because when Monash gets a little bit of momentum, they're gonna keep on forcing away rounds, and we don't want to repeat of the last map, so we will see. 11-14.
It's already 12:13 a.m. so as much as I love CS, I don't think we need that to be happening. Boogeyman picking up the 2 towards the ramp push, and it's just, yeah, throwing everything they can at Monash. Oh, knife. Oh no, Dirty will not allow that spud. Just inches away from planting that into his chest, but cannot pick up that extra cash bonus, and well, at least one taken down there for Deakin. But 12-14, and well, they are sort of forcing into this one as well, so they can't fall by it. Just pistols, the MP9 Dirty, and 3 AKs and 2 M4s. Meanwhile, for Monash, they can make this one 13-14 if they get this going correctly. They're looking towards A. They will lose Grab, but Spudbreaker gets the immediate trade. And the bomb should be able to go down pretty quickly once they get a few things set up. But James, a huge shot on the PZ, and the bomb is stuck as well. That is absolutely disastrous here for Monash, giving up time. They still will be able to get it down. And 4v3, this retake is very possible here for Deakin.
That is a little bit rushed up, but James, you gotta give him a massive amount of credit. There is gonna be Johnny and 30. They do pick up Dirty, but Johnny is gonna be popping up right from heaven right after him. I don't think he can get too much down, but James was the one that pretty much spawned everything back into the Deakin Daddies' favor. And James, he finally goes down, and Wombat also. Oh, this is what we were talking about. Right, Deakin, they have been pushed. They are going to be able to finally buy their guns. But if they do lose this round, Monash is going to equalize and also force them on a round of eco right after, which can get into the 2-0 position if Monash is going to be able to clean up here. So all eyes on how Monash is going to be able to execute.
Problem is for Monash, if they lose this round, they're going to have nothing for the next. So this is a big round for both teams here. Deakin, they want to try and take this to a 3rd map. And Monash want to end it right here, right now. Deakin, of course, have not lost a series so far. Well, not during the round robin period of this tournament. But they might be facing a serious defeat here in the first week of the finals. As the outside push looks like it's going to be coming in. That Molotov doesn't quite hit the side there. And the famous holding here of Dirty. This could be really big. James will pick up Wombat. As the rest of his team is sending back in towards lobby instead. So they really can't decide on where they want to go at the moment, Monash. And that could be their downfall if they're not careful. The fight towards ramp. Noir will take down Grab. And manages to escape back down towards the B side. And now he knows that most of the Monash players reside in that position. 5v3. And on PZ, but can he do much with it? And Deakin looking like they are in a prime position to give themselves 2 map points and take us to a third.
Oh, if you are watching and enjoying this, it is time to hold your breath because Deakin might just be able to push for the third map. And look at this. Boogie falls to his death through the smoke. The bomb's been dropped. This is already going to be the round towards Deakin. And Deakin players, they're starting to flex up. Melching picks up another through the smoke onto PZ and Spud. Well, this is just going to be it. This is going to be the team A's coming from Deakin. That is really rough. Really rough.
Yeah, pivotal round, and Monash just unable to land any damage whatsoever. And now it's going to be pretty much to buy everything you can, anything you can. And they still actually managed to get a decent amount of weaponry. The Galil, of course, is a downgrade as a Mac 10, but I mean, if they can use it correctly, you never know. And now they can find themselves 15 to 13. They have a chance to close out this map of Nuke, and he's towards the outside. Dirty one. He can't get a second. 4v4 now. Spam down towards Secret as slight bit of lag there. I don't know if that was my end or the other one. They're dropping on towards Boogie Mouth, but Spud's picked up Malcolm 4v3. I don't think they want this one closed out yet.
Oh, so close. Now it's just 2v1. It's just Noah. If Noah can make a miracle play here to retake, this is going to be the round that they were looking for so long. However, if Monash pushes this, looking at the economy, Deakin might be put at a massive disadvantage. And Boogie Man spots Noah. Oh my god, 14 to 15.
Oh, if he had gone down there as well, Boogeyman only had the 9 HP, but because he was so focused on where he saw that first Monash player, Boogeyman able to come in and finish off Noah. And 14 to 15. Are we seeing 2 overtimes in the first 2 maps? Like, guys, please, I need my sleep. I cannot, I'm not going to function tomorrow the way this is going. As Deakin 1 round away from closing out map 2 to go take us to map 3. Meanwhile, Monash want to get us to a second overtime and as many maps as both teams just sort of falling back. And here's the problem for Deakin. They don't really have a lot of utility. The guns are a bit low. Johnny takes some early damage as well from Spud Wrecker, who falls back in towards lobby. We've got 3 outside here. But waiting out there is James. And Grab kills Wombat. Dirty picks up Grab, and Dirty picks up another. And it's all fallen apart for Monash. Spud's the last one remaining. And just like that, it's done. Deakin pick up map number 2. Pushed all the way, 16 to 14. We're going to map 3, baby.
Oh, we are gonna go to map 3, Haz. We are not sleeping tonight. This is unbelievable. No. Guys, can you please schedule this match a little bit more earlier for us? Because it's such a beautiful match.
I'm assuming they're suffering as well. I mean, because they're the ones playing it. 12:20 in the morning, at least AEDT time. Wait,
AEST now.
AEST, that's
yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Haz.
We love CS. That's why we are here.
Exactly.
Full credit there to Deakin. They deliver when they needed to. They really were in that tough situation going into that last round, and just unfortunately for Monash, the MP9 of all things was tore them apart. Also, Wombat getting an unwanted team kill at the end there, and yeah, they close it out. Pushed all the way though, and now we will be going into our 3rd map, which of course is, I believe, Dust 2. But before we do that, we are going to take a quick break, I believe.
Yes, we're going to go for a quick 5 minutes break, and we are going to cast the final map, please. If we're going to get another round,
well, maybe we'll go to a 4th map. Who knows? Let's see them just they run out of overtimes or maybe something.
Yeah, we'll have
something real fun.
All right, guys, we'll be right back, and hopefully we will present you the final map of the day. ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third and final map of tonight. And joined by me once again is the very tired HazDaddySlim.
No, I've never been more alive. I can just feel the energy rushing through my bones at the moment. It's beautiful. But,
Nice.
well, no. I mean, got to keep myself going. Got to keep both of ourselves going because we've got one more final map. Both these teams have given us some absolutely fantastic CS. I mean, Monash, 1917, over towards Mirage in the first map. Deakin picking up Nuke, 16-14. And now we find ourselves on our final map. It's going to be Dust 2. This is, of course, the leftover one, if you will, of all the maps that were available in the pool. Neither of the teams wanted to pick it. Neither of the teams decided to ban it. So this is where we end up. And, well, I mean, I can't pick a winner, honestly. Both these teams, it's been basically... It's just neck and neck. This might be one of the best series we've had so far this semester by possibly a long shot. But this final map is going to decide the winner. There can only be one, unfortunately. One will advance into the higher of the preliminary rounds. The other is going to be dropping down to the lower bracket. Amp, what do you think? How do you see this final map playing out?
Oh man, after watching the first map into the second, I'm just as confused as you right now. Both side is so impressive. They're ready to like gun it and they're ready to push it. Obviously, if you want all the best expectations, you gotta fight for it. So in the end, if you want to fight for it, obviously go and get yourself a Chatime from your local brewery because, well, a little bit of extra drink is gonna be able to make a little bit of difference. And after that,
Honestly, I wish I had a Chatime next to me. That would be something to wake me up. Bit of a sugar rush.
a little bit, and obviously,
We've actually got a knife round here. Do we want to commentate this one? Because I'm pretty sure this actually counts as something as we're jumping in. Noah's going to get the first one, Wombat, and another one to Johnny. But Spider Wrecker grab and Wombat jumping back to one's their own. And Spider will finish it off onto James. And it's going to be Monash who win the knife round. 1-0. Resets to 0-0. And, well, they're going to be starting, you'd imagine, on the CT side. Or, actually, did they switch across to the T side?
Did they switch? I think they just switched
did.
as well. Yeah.
They switched to T. Okay, well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Must have something planned for this T side that, well, no one else was waiting for. Because usually, most teams would pick the CT side on a lot of maps. But it's looking like they want to start this one over towards the T side. And we're getting ready to start map number 3, the final one of the evening. If you're still watching, you're going to enjoy some good old-fashioned CS, and it's going to be the start off here and the push towards short for Monash. They've got one flash on PZ, and he's picked up the PT50. Well, the rest it's just the Glocks and body armor, and the straight push up towards short is where they're going first. They're going to run into at least 2 of the Deakin players towards Card. James with the first to fall, and Wombat also swinging out from long, and PZ pick up another. Noah goes down as well. And I guess this is why they want to start on this T-side. Spud picks up Dirty, 1v5, and Johnny is the last alive. Can he get out of this one? Oh, he's running as far away as his little legs can carry him, but Wombat will finish his off. And Monash, a perfect start for their first round. They're 1-0.
Oh yeah, they get that first one, so they're gonna get the early guns. They're gonna get the mac and cheese out, and I'm loving this. Monash, this looks like it was intentional to leave out Dust 2. Right, they wanted to push, and maybe they even predicted the future, leaving themselves a plan B, saying that we have to better practice Dust 2. Yeah, excuse me, and that's gonna be the first opening of Dirty.
There's damage there from Dirty, but Boogeyman will finish him off. And now they're pushing towards this B site, which is completely open. It was in a stack towards A with the pistols for Deakin. Spud Wrecker, oh, he loves a few, just the eco kills. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, mother, for the chickens. PZ picks up Malkin. And Monash pick up round number 2. It's 2-0. And they're still keeping across those 3 Mac 10s into this round. And, well, Deakin can buy, but they are going to be a bit short on utility here.
Yeah, look, they're saying we're a little bit desperate. We can't be short on utilities. It's okay. We'll just keep on waiting for the early investment. We're going to give them no response until we confirm maybe even 1 kill on the early duels, and we can go for it. But that nade, oh my god, that's great damage coming in. This might just be the one they're looking for, but Grab is going to instantly rush up with Spot, and they are just going to grab the sea of blood onto their side. and jumps down. Dirty does confirm one back. However, this is the side already gone onto the side of Monash.
This was Deakin on Nuke. They were just aggressive earlier. They got those first 7 rounds, if I remember, on the board before Monash could respond. And that's what seems to be happening here. A very aggressive Monash side here on the T of Nuke, and they've bombed down. Got both the Deakin players, Johnny and Dirty, heading for the hills, trying to save an M4 and an AK respectively. As it's looking like it's going to be round number 3 here for Monash. They have started this one off well, and Deakin, you'd imagine if they're going to buy into the next round, they might be short a couple of things. It will be Johnny and Dirty could probably buy both their teammates a rifle if they wanted, but then you'd imagine that they're going to be pretty short on utility. And I mean, 3 players under $3,000 means it's going to be fairly difficult to see that happening.
Yeah, they shouldn't really be investing at all. So right here could just be going straight for the damage. Maybe if they do want to pick up like 1 nade. But Johnny is going to invest some utilities. It's going to come through for him. He does want to deny, doesn't want to give a full take from Monash. Maybe he's looking to maybe open one up. So if I'm not going to find something just yet, and the push comes through, he's going to... Dirty's going to grab one though.
Shot from Dirty. He's going to be traded by Wombat as Johnny picks it up as well. But again, the trade from PZ. The site is lost. The rifles are down, and the bomb is going down as well. Monash looking like they're about to secure round number 4. No one's managed to pick up an AK, but no utility, no kit. They need to just get these kills straight up. Might just have the chance though. PZ with that Molotov as well. He almost gets caught when he's throwing out. He takes down Noah, and now you'd imagine James might look to see if he can save that AK. Malkin distracting towards tunnels as PZ swings out there from the top and heads down towards CT, as do the rest of his buddy boys. And well, Malkin left all by him lonesome as he runs back towards the CT side of things. And round number 4, Monash off to a flying start here, looking very solid on this T side at the moment.
Yeah, this is Monash's map. It's like Deakin's nuke, Monash's dust too. This is looking a little bit spectacular on their side. Deakin's looking for a response. Dirty has picked up that AWP, looking to do the damage that he needs in order for Deakin to maybe swing it all the way back. But obviously, all eyes to see if Dirty can pick it up. Yes, he does. He confirms one instantly, and that is value that they were looking for.
And boost up short and just get Dirty that AWP kill. And now the rest of Monash to start pushing in towards long. As they get up towards the side here, that smoke has a bit of a gap in it. It was spotted quietly as well. Grab pushing up though. Getting a bit of damage, but Dirty and James holding down the fort steadily here. Spud going down as well. That's the bomb. And now it's just Boogeyman left in the 1v5. Dirty swings out again, and he has come alive this round. First buy round, or first gun round in a while there for Deakin. And they deliver in spades. That AWP on Dirty doing the damage. 1 to 4 after 5, and now Monash will still be able to buy back into this one, but they are losing a bit of money, and PZ picking up the AWP, so he's looking to see if he can get anything done there with that one as well.
So Dirty with an impressive 4K from the last round. Absolutely wonderful for his team. And Monash right now, they are taking back a little bit. They are looking for a little bit more of a more passive trade, and instantly they've identified that Deakin has come alive with their guns, and they've come out swinging against them. They've lost that one, and right now they're looking to maybe retake this one in case of dropping it a little bit more. If they did drop, right, next round, if they without a plant, they will have to go straight back into eco, and they have to consider it. And this, what a swing by Johnny. He's going to spot everything out here.
Problem is for Johnny, he's the only one on this B side. If he goes down, it's wide open, and that is exactly what happens. Wombo also picks up Noah over towards A because he's just decided to go there by himself. Picks up another onto Dirty. He finally goes down to the Molotov, but the damage is done. Malkin and James left in the 2v4. And Monash looking like they're going to pick up their 5th round here already, 5-1. Not a bad start at all, as beating a hasty retreat is James. Malkin also looking like he'll save that AWP across, but yeah, unfortunately there for Johnny, he just got, he got all the information by checking the tunnels, but he goes down, and that's basically all they can do. They had the 4-stack towards A, so maybe might need to reconsider possibly sending 2 across towards their B side or having 1 more towards mid. But Yeah, unfortunately there for Deakin, that was not their round to be as the bomb ticks down to its conclusion and Monash pick up their 5th. And, well, they'll still be able to buy into this one, Deakin. They've got the cash, and problem is, though, so does Monash, and they're starting to really build up a nice little bank for themselves.
Yeah, Monash is looking to extend their lead by a ton. He is on 6,600. If they do drop this round, they can instantly rebuy into the next. Deakin, things are looking a little bit rough. You do want to start off on a good run on the CT side, but they're not going to get it, so they are going to quickly invest in the double orb. Hopefully they can grab it. The one's going to grab one, but that exchange is going to go in the way of grabbing, and this is where things gets interesting. This is the long play, and you see Monash, after they confirm a kill, they did lose one player. They say, you know what, let's quickly re-rotate, and we might just go and do the dirty, just like last round, because they did go for a big push onto B, and Johnny was there by himself, and he just got pushed by all the players. So super interesting grab. Does try to bait Dirty into unfavorable position, but Dirty does not fall for it, and he's gonna confirm him off, and this should just be the push into B. Oh boy.
Problem is, though, there's no one else with, again, Johnny. Not gonna spot out one, but he's spammed into the smoke by Boogeyman. 3v2, the bomb going down. Nil jumps on towards the side. He's trying to stop it, looking for that bomb plan. It's not there, my good man. And Monash looking like they've secured their 6th round here. Dirty left with the AWP, and I really can't do much in a 1v3 retake. Just multiple him as well. Wombat goes searching for him and cops one straight to the chest. He's looking like he wants to try and save this as much as possible. And Spud's trying to chase him, but it looks like Dirty should hold on to this AWP. And Monash, though, while the AWP might be saved for Deakin, they're the ones gaining the advantage 6-1. They are pushing onwards and putting themselves in a prime position here. They want to start off this half well, and well, we questioned the pick of T after winning the knife round to start there, but they are, well, I guess they're really showing us up as why they actually picked it. They're off to a flying start. If we can keep this one up,
yeah, absolutely.
Need to try and respond here with some of this. Well, they've still got the full buys, so they need to try and get something done.
Yeah, look, this is what Deakin wants, and they still have that 2 AWP alive. Monash was very impressive in dismantling them, so this is already working out in tons of favors. Their economy is looking a lot better than before, and they are running this one away. Deakin, if they do drop this round, it's going to be a very, very difficult position that they put themselves into to contest against Monash right now. And Monash, starting on T, super impressive, absolutely instrumental in creating some strategies for Deakin to try to adapt, and every time they try to go for the adaptation, they say, you know what, we lost too many, let's go straight to B, hopefully we can grab something, and they punish Deakin with just one player there and the rest reacting way too slowly.
Fortunately as well, it's just been the aggression or the site placements they've had haven't really worked in their favor. They've had a lot of faith on the one player they've had on towards that B side who is now Noir. He's swapped out with Johnny, who has been there for the last couple that have unfortunately fallen away. But now, 2 towards long here, and the flash in as well towards CT. Dirty picks up Wombat. Very nice pick there. The problem is, it's not really what they want to be, where they're exactly going. Spud and Johnny, but Johnny and James, the 2 J boys, get the trades back, and 4v2 now. They're going to continue on this push towards A side. And the boost across the jump spin one, and oh, actually delivers very nicely. Boogeyman will pick up Johnny, but he's not ready for the one of ramp. Oh, the shots there from the side aren't really landing, unfortunately, for James. But well, he's got Noah coming in from the back lines to finish off the final 2, and Deakin find their 2nd round. They keep their double orb setup and feeling a bit bitter after that one, but again, just a push in there from Monash. They've been able to hold this A site fairly well so far compared to what's been going on at B, but just got to be careful about how they want to handle this. They can't allow Monash to get out, you would imagine, to a 10-11 half lead if they want to make sure that they continue. Well, that throwing a smoke into a teammate who's trying to cross is not a good way to start the round either.
No, definitely not. Grab is gonna jump away from that volley, and he has already confirmed that Cat is wide open for him. If they do want to make a play into this A, which is looking towards that. They need to disable Johnny, but Johnny instantly picks one up, reposition. I love that drop, repositions to the car, and that is plenty to work with. Meanwhile, the rest of Monash, they need to have a nice hard think. Are they going to be able to put this into check and re-rotate back into B? It doesn't seem like it, because Monash does want to make the play for A. Oh boy, look at this long.
Oh yeah, well the long push seems to still want to come in, but unless they can fully commit to it, they might be wondering. But Grab goes down on towards short. That was what they really needed, of him to pick up one there. That could have really accelerated this push on towards the A side. As it is, PZ will pick up Johnny, who was up aggressive on that box, and he is really trying to push forward into this one. Dirty does hold the angle.
Uh-oh.
Can't quite finish it off now. Boogeyman picks up Noir, so he's got that sort of short push, and now that means the attention for the side of James goes across there. PC picks up Dirty, and PC picks up another. The AWP coming alive for the Vertex player, and he grabs himself a lovely little 3K. 7-2 after 9, and again, Deakin, they get one round, and they really can't string two together at the moment, unfortunately, on the CT side.
Yeah, what an unfortunate moment. They were one player up, and when Noah just walked past, I believe that was Boogeyman, that was the most unfortunate drop right there. And Peace, absolutely a monster with that AWP, pushing so aggressively. He doesn't care. He would just push you anyway. And he knows he needs to reload, but he would just keep on trucking, and, well, you pay for it. And Deakin, unfortunately, drops that round when they were looking a lot more healthier than the previous. Now they have to work with the eco. So we will see what happens.
The Deagle's out, and Wombat's going to start it off with a pick onto Dirty in through the double doors. And now he's sort of looking to go up towards that B site where just the one player sits. Might be joined soon though by the man in tunnels, who's still sitting there. Boogeyman picks up James, and Johnny will pick up one. Spud just I don't know if he actually spotted no either. Just shoots him as they, I'm assuming, ran into each other in that smoke. And the last few Deakin players fall down, and 8-2. Monash have a stranglehold on this map, our final of this series. And, well, still plenty of time to bring this one back here for Deakin, but they need to start picking up a few in this half. Not anything to do in the second one.
I can't believe Peace missed that shot. Like, that was... Like, I think he's probably scratching his own head as well. But this is the push, and Dirty's going to confirm to Boogeyman. And he's not going to get the second, so both sides is going to fall to a grab, picks up the second. And that's going to make it easy for him to pick up the third. No, but Johnny is going to quickly finish it. And Peace, alright, he does pick up Noir now. And needs to be careful when he's pushing through Cat. This is going to be an absolute banger of an A for the whole plan. And Wombat does get it down. And so all eyes on Deakin. They have that one AWP on Johnny, and they have James. Does have the kit, but very, very, very low.
I mean, at this point here, for Deakin, you'd imagine both these boys would be trying to look to save. James just the 11 HP. He's got full utility, but unfortunately just can't really do much with it. And it's looking like it's about that 8-2 scoreline is about to become 9-2, and James is stuck here. He can't get away. He goes down, and now it's just Johnny left alone. He can save the AWP, but he cannot save Deakin, slipping further and further away from Monash's lead. 9-2 as the bomb goes off, and, well, they've got the money, they've got the rounds, and Deakin, again, they can probably buy into this one if they want to, but they're going to be pretty low on utility for a lot of their players. Johnny's got most of his save from last round, and the AWP, FAMAS, MP9, a couple of M4s, so they've invested heavily again, and they can probably do it for a few rounds now because the win-loss bonus is pretty much at full at this point as Monash start this push, and a quick early one for a few of their players up towards short.
This is going to be the one that's pretty much going to be breaking Deakin right now. Look at how aggressive Monash is here. They really want to make a statement onto A, trying to bait out any form of mistake. And Deakin, all eyes are here. Meanwhile, they haven't really made any form of information gathering here. They do know that there are players from Monash, but oh my god, they're going to push through the doors. Oh, and James, he's going to get a few taps off. Boogeyman does get picked apart, but where's the aggression? Where is the response? Grab does get one. And Dirty, he's going to find another, and all of a sudden...
Oh, that is crisp and clean from Dirty. as he does them dirty. 4 kills there. He's at 15, and he is dragging Deakin through these rounds, saying, come on, lads, we're not done with yet. As the flicks back and forth from the AWP, when it is used like that, it is absolutely beautiful to watch. And now they can find themselves with their 3rd round of this half. The pushing is already coming in towards long. They really want to get quick here. Monash, what they were doing over towards the other side of that other round. And it's already worked here. Spud picks up Malkin. This A side becomes slightly more open now. Slightly a bit slower. Both teams trying to figure out where everyone is and trying to get that best positioning they can.
They are really just flushing everything that they have, all the utilities, and Grab is still not done. He wants to confirm something. And Spud, obviously. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm really loving this. They are making the long push. There's the pop-up piece. He's gonna get taken up by Johnny here. And Wombat picks one up onto the Noir. And if he picks up Johnny, oh, yes they do. And this is gonna be beautiful for them to take. What a aggressive play. And it's just up to James and Dirty. James is gonna get one, but he pushes up. And now it's just Dirty with his AWP. He is gonna make a play to go home. But never mind. Graf is gonna try to tempt him a little bit. He did stay. Oh, Dirty. He picked up an AK. He wants to play for this. 2 rounds left. And Wombat. Oh!
I don't think Boogeyman has the angle for this either. If he holds this Dirty, oh my god. There is no way. He's got it. Oh my god, Dirty! Absolutely insane. 17 kills on the board. Does that just up? The 2 kills, the ninja defuse. I mean, what more could you ask for? This man is just taking he's dragging them. I was saying last round he's dragging them along. It just shows again he is absolutely feeling it right now. Forwards to 9 and Monash drop around. That really should have been theirs. And will that come back to haunt them later on as Dirty takes down Grab over towards B now. He's still holding it. Enough for Dirty. He's got 2. Can he pick up a 3rd? He's got back towards Car. Oh my god, Dirty! Stop it! You can't be doing this, Jason. He's a boogeyman. Oh my god, if he picks this one up as well, he can't quite. PZ shuts him down, but he's done so much damage. And PZ left in a 1v3. Oh my god.
Oh, Dirty. Like, that was unreal play. Unreal sportsmanship. And the way he flicked everyone off was insane. Put this man anywhere and he will give you the result that you're looking for. Put him on defense, put him on offense, put him on the guy that needs the ninja and clutch, and he will deliver results. Oh, but peace! He's a triple himself. It's 1-on-1. Oh my god.
Oh! Oh, what a round. Oh my god.
That was too good. That was too good. Both sides was looking to take their round in a big shifting way, but at the end of the day, Johnny is gonna confirm it, and Deakin is gonna get away with it. Now we're round 15, the last one, and this is the final push coming from Monash, and they are just gonna run at it. They don't care about the result, and they are gonna be getting the better trade right here. Peace hasn't really spotted out. I believe that's Johnny. Yeah, he's gonna grab it. What an aggressive push!
Not really ready for the push of PZ. And Malkin getting his first kill of the half, so avoiding a 0 and what would have been a 0 and 11 first half. So take that 1. Picks up 2, but PZ's ready to shut him down. And Monash may get 10-5. Deakin, though, definitely brought a few rounds back, considering it was sitting at, I think it was 9-2. So Monash dropping a few there. They probably could have picked up, and in the end, they'll probably take that, the 10-5, as they move on towards the CT side of things here. If they can hold this one off, they will. They just need the 6 rounds to give themselves the series and move on to the upper bracket of our second week of finals. Meanwhile, it's going to have to be a nice little comeback here for Deakin, who are starting out towards a long. P250 on Johnny and also Dirty. And a flash on Johnny, but no smoke. So they're just... I mean, they're not going to be towards CT, but they've already got 3 waiting here. Wombat picks up one on towards the side. Boogeyman and PZ trying to join him here. Wombat picks up another PZ. Johnny finally gets one on the grab, but running out of bullets, running out of HP. And now Johnny left in a 1v4 situation.
Oh, man. Deakin was wishing that they had that as clean as Monash did when they switched to T. Unfortunately, it didn't go that way, and they didn't get any plant down, so all the early guns is going to go on the side of Monash, and they are going to push for the victory against Deakin on the switch. So they are piling on the pressure, and Deakin, I wonder what is going to be their mind. Like, right now, they have nothing. They've only got... they're just ready. They're ready to, like, drop this fast round here. Looking to punish, and Johnny doesn't get anything for his trouble.
Okay, finishing him off there with the MP5. PZ as well. And his own MP5. So a few MP5 lovers over on the side of Monash. As, jumping through his grab, he was looking to see if he could do something spectacular. Doesn't quite go off the spud. That nade falls right near James. Push up from lowers as well. Might be able to find something here for PZ. Both the final T's, Malcolm and Dirty, waiting on this other side. Might be able to pick up a couple if they don't look towards the right here, especially all that flash though. Sort of pushes it out there. Dirty gets one. Tries to pick up another gun. Actually manages to grab it as well. So he still wants to try and get this one into something. Down to 3 HP though. M4 in hand and Boogeyman takes down Malcolm. And PZ finishing off Dirty as everyone sort of crowds in around him. And Monash 12-5. They convert after the pistol. Deakin will be able to buy into this one, but if they want to, well, we were in this same position over on Mirage, and we thought, oh, you know what, it's going to be, yep, just the fly. Monash will just push along. They'll take it all down, and then Deakin pushed all the way back and took us to overtime. So I'm not calling anything yet at this stage.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit too early. All of a sudden, Deakin, they are all paying it with their life. It's just going to be James 1-on-3 situation. He does have some utilities. He can play for this, but it is rather tough for him to even make a split because this is just 3 players from Monash. They are all checking his entrances, and James, he does get one. He does pick up grab, and that was a very, very sick headshot right here. And they are looking to pick him back up right here, which just depends on what the choice is going to be from James. He does want to make the full rotation into B and get the plant. If he does pick up one more, because he still have plenty of time to go around with, he will be sitting in a great position. However, Monash, they still have utilities. They just need to trade one body at the maximum. This is a really, really good time for them to like find the rest of Deakin. Oh, and that should be it. Piece True knows exactly. Chucks the flash, invests into it, and that should be it. Oh, James.
From James, though, he holds it off PZ, and now Spudwrecker left in the 1v1 situation does have a lot of utility, but he's going to just push straight through that smoke, and James, I don't think he's ready for that. Spudwrecker is looking towards that position. He spots him. He takes him down in 13. James. Molotov might just finish him off there as well. It sort of bounces up, and it does grab him in the end, or at least the bullets of Spud will. Oh, that's a nice little bit of BM from Spud, and 13 rounds to Monash. They are 3 away from closing this series out, and that might just be a bit of you know, still playing CS at 1 in the morning kind of BM, but good effort from James. Can't quite deliver, and unfortunately, Deakin, they really need those ones to come through. They're still on the 5 rounds as we get ready to start round number 20 here, or 19, I should say.
Yeah. Count who's counting? No one counts right here. There is going to be the early trade coming from Boogeyman, but oh my god, 2 kills picked up from Monash and Deakin. They are going to get one back onto grabbing, but looking at this kind of position, it is a repeat. If Johnny gives himself away against Peace, that's going to be terrible, but Dirty is going to pick up, and look at that! The BM returns in the form of Dirty, and Spudwrecker is going to push up against this. And Johnny, oh, nice use of smoke, and sometimes Spud has been taken, and Deakin is going to pick that round back up in revenge of the BM.
Dirty is just on another level at the moment. He is just willing his team. Malcolm Might be asking Dirty if he could spare him a bit of that spirit he's got with him at the moment, because he's still sitting at the 1 kill, unfortunately. But well, maybe his time will come for something to happen.
Hey.
And he will, I'm sure, prove himself in that situation. Meanwhile, round number 20 now, and Deakin finally get their first round of this second half after dropping the first 3. Grab, though, picks up Johnny immediately, and that's going to be an AK jumped across as well to grab. Looking towards short, and this A-side starts. They need to get these picks. They need to get them now. They're taking too long. Spud gets 1. Malcolm, no. He's down to 0 kills. His team killed more. Dirty gets one on the Wombat. He gets taken down.
Oh.
Smells and Dirty. Oh.
That was disastrous.
This is just not Malcolm's map, is it?
Well, I was about to say prior to the beginning of the round that, one's better than a donut, but Melchin definitely went back to the donut now. This is keep that donut. So, really unfortunate execution from Deakin. They had all the gun advantage, but Monash closed them all off, and this is looking rather rough for Deakin. 14-6, and Monash, they are going to lose one, but they get a return instantly, and Johnny wants to go for the long. He does get it. What a long distance shot. That was insane.
Johnny, he's been playing well himself on this map here as well, and he wants to try and help Dirty as much as possible. He's swinging out towards me. He's going to pick up Boogeyman. He might be able to pick up another one onto Wombat. He will. PZ now left in a 1v4. Couple of flashes and a nade. He's topping the table for his own team as well. 20 kills in the bag, as well. He's being watched from about 3 different angles here, all looking towards CT. So they're aware he might be in this position. He picks up Johnny, but Dirty there for the trade. 27 kills. He is just flying along. And Deakin, number 7 to 14. And, well, Monash, again, they're going to be fairly low on money. So this is the thing that happened last time, that Deakin, just if they got on a slight roll and they started getting it, and I think it was around this time as well, it was about 7 to 14. Can they do it here on the Dust 2T side? They need to if they want to keep this series going.
Oh, this is a repeat between Gravin and Johnny. Whoever gets that first kaboom will be the winner. But right here, from long, Belching is going for a little bit of pressure, and the rest is all out long. They do want to make that play. I'm seeing that Deakin loves his push here. They just love getting so aggressive on that A. Johnny barely gets missed, and Boogeyman might just get a whole bunch of taste. Oh!
Johnny's just run into about 3 CTs are all heading in that direction, but while they've done that, the bomb site has been given up as well. It's not gone down yet, and there's 3 up towards short. And PZ takes down Malcolm. The Molotov sort of just slow down, kind of push, and also clear out the short positions, but it really doesn't matter at the moment. Wombat picks up another Dirty left in a 1v4 situation. There's really not much he can do. The shots aren't hitting, they're not landing, and Monash, it's all working out for them. 7 to 14 is about to become 7 to 15, and they are going to have 8 map and series points to finish this one off here as the bomb. I think it's time to be diffused as it is, and well, Deakin, now or never. No mistakes from here. Not huge amounts of money either for any of their players. This is it is looking rather grim, but hey, never say never.
No, that's it. Never say never. Spy record with a P90. I love it. Monash is going to give it to me, and there is an 8OP and a scout on the side of Deakin. They wanted to go for some early damage to get the exchanges, but the rush is coming through. They do want to play that A, and Graving is here. He is ready to keep flashing, and they are going to push Noah out, and Noah nothing really to do here, and they are going to rush it up. Spot does get dropped. Melchin picks up 2, and that is good, because now he's on 2 instead of a donut.
Hey, well, that was the play. He hasn't had the greatest map, but it only takes the one to get things going. And Boogeyman jumping in towards the side is going to go down as well. So the over-aggression here from Monash is going to cost them after getting the missional opening pick. Wombat goes down as well. PZ, 1. Can he pick up a second? He can't as he pushes in through the window area. That is going to be the end of him, though. And Deakin keep it going. 8 to 15. And they don't want to stop yet. They want to keep us awake for another, let's say another hour. We're good to go to 2, aren't we?
Yeah, we're good.
Everyone will be fine.
Oh, God. What a beautiful night here. I mean, mind you, I did wake up at like 6 a.m. in the morning and had to work. So here we go. Let's go. We don't care about sleep. Deakin, they have the guns. They want to make the play. They are going to pivot themselves towards this A angle. The smoke has come through, and Melchin getting aggressive through the doors here while Johnny blocks up the remainder of the escape. Doesn't want to get any catch out from Monash, which is great. And James out here, they do pick up grabbings, and they're going to pick up Wombat as well. That's also going to be too easy for Peas. And yeah, this is the A. Gets it. Boogeyman, however, comes from the back. Does take Johnny eventually, trying to go for the mop up. It's not going to find him, and 4 on 2. I don't think Monash can do much because they don't have any utilities left. And they are just going to wisely back up.
Yeah, the M4 and AK are going to be saved across to the next round, and it's happening. It's starting to happen again. That's just what I thought. I thought, oh yeah, no, it's pretty much over. It's almost done. Deakin, they've flipped on a switch, and they're starting to come alive on this T side. They need to, though, because they can't make a single mistake if they want to keep this one going all the way to OT. It's going to be round number 9 for them. After 26, it's going to be 9 to 15. And the AWP on Dirty, the 2 AKs, M4, North decide to pick up. And, I mean, Spud and Boogeyman able to save across something as well. But I really don't think they're going to really have much money for next round. And you can see just 2,000 on pretty much all the players, or just under. And I mean, they've got the 2 rifles that they can use into here, but that's about it. It's going to be a full eco for pretty much everyone else, PZ. And just to grab himself a deagle, but that's really everything. And, well, is there going to be aggressions towards short? I think it might be here, as that's where they're pushing towards. Well, PZ, that's what happens when you decide to do a bit of aggression, I guess. As Nor just says, yeah, you know what, I'm not really interested in that. It's right out by Spud Wrecker, and thinking about grabbing that bomb as both CTs towards that mid-air, and Wombat's Spud both very low. Boogeyman picks up James. Oh no, not like this, Deacon, not like this.
Oh, what an unfortunate moment here. Nice moment to block him off. Remember, Monash, they don't have any armor, so they are very, very squishy here. Deakin just need to land some shots into the body, and that should be enough. And it looks like that's gonna go in there where Johnny needs to be careful, but Dirty is still alive and can clutch it all the way out. Wait, do you see Monash? Here we go. Make or break. Oh my god.
Pushing through that smoke, Wombat grabs. They want to try and get something, but that flash from Dirty pretty much blinds grab. Wombat goes down as Johnny picks up the final 2. Well, they do drop the round, Monash, but they do a bit of damage. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter about damage for them, especially to the economy, because, I mean, Deakin are going to have money, you'd imagine, all the way through if they keep these ones going. 5 M4s versus 4 AKs and an AWP. And Monash are a bit low on utility as well, but already a really aggressive short push up top here from PZ. He's just been doing this all game. He just loves getting aggressive. He's all the way into their spawn. He's in behind them. Oh, no. He doesn't quite spot them, but I think he's well aware, and he'd be telling the rest of his team. They're going towards A long. Not all of them, I'm not sure, but there's a few. And if no one checks behind, PZ is about to land himself a lot of kills. And he gets 1. The Warthog's managed to get Wombat, and Boogeyman on side, though. That's the big one. And that 1 kill from PZ might have completely shut it down. They've actually got the B site, though. So PZ is making his way across. Who's over there? Someone's just managed to get the way all the way to B, and he's actually out towards mid, and that's
Melchin,
the man of Melchin.
Yeah.
Chilling.
PZ, he is so cheeky. He did find a beautiful flank. Did get the bomb dropped, and then he quickly switched to Melchin. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Melchin,
god.
I had my heart in my hands there. If that didn't go through, that could have been real interesting.
Oh man. Oh my god. PZ's done it again. He's dropped the bomb for them. But Dirty is going to quickly confirm it, and all of a sudden, the rest of Monash have to quickly go. If they can stop Dirty, if they stop him, that's done. There's 10 seconds left. He has to go get the bomb there right now.
Oh my god.
He tried. He tried. Oh my god.
Grab left in this 1v2. He's trying to get in. He wanted to stop that bomb plan. He's got his spot out Malkin. He's down to 60 SP now. He's got no utility. Dirty's missed the orb shot, but Malkin finishes it off. He goes big with a 3k. He is coming alive at the moment to finish off these last few rounds. 11-15. It keeps going again. And Monash do not have the money either. So it's going to be pretty much pistols, bit of body armor maybe, and a tad of utility. Wombat has the scout, but Deakin, they're starting to roll with it. 4 rounds away from tying this up. Can they do it again?
What are we watching here, Haz? Oh, Monash. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Noah and Graf, they are both going to go down in the exchange. However, this long play from Deakin is alive. And Spyrecker, he can't see anything. He can't really make any shots just yet. Oh! For a second, he almost got it, but Dirty is going to deny him that opportunity. Meanwhile, Beast coming from the bottom quickly shuts him down, and he is also going to be cleaned up and bringing me from behind. 1-on-3. 1 Deagle against 3. Okay, he gets 1, but that's just going to be it, unless he gets 1 more. Oh, he's trying so hard. Oh
no,
my god.
Oh, not like this. Not like this. Deakin, Malkin. Oh my god. He finishes off Boogeyman, who almost won the series with a Deagle in a 1v3. Jesus Christ almighty. We keep going. 12-15. Monash with a bye again. Deakin have still got their buys. 3 rounds they need. Monash just need the 1. Can they finish this off? It's a huge play towards long. 2, 3. It's already knocked down. And Nor goes down. Grab though with 2. Oh, that is massive from Grab. The collateral with the M4. And he was so low as well. And now that causes a big reset here from Deakin of where they want to go. PZ picks up James. 2v4. This might be it.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna see a closer coming from Monash? This 4-2. Dirty still has that AWP and he's being smoked off. He's being denied entry. He is absolutely working with a blind and Boogeyman. This man has been such a trickster this whole competition, just like how he did last season. He was able to boogie and snap everyone off on the truck and get a ninja defuse. And right now, he's doing everything he can to disrupt the flow of Deakin. Graf is going to pick one up. The bomb's been dropped and that should just be it. And it's just going to be Johnny. 1-on-4 and they know exactly where the bomb is. That is rough.
And he's got that PZ AWP line staring right at him. Johnny needs to pull off something absolutely incredible. 40 seconds, no utility, just the AK. Well, I must say, he does have a Molotov, but can't really flash himself in. Monash, 3 players, all waiting on the same angle. He will pick up PZ, the flash, and now the push in behind here from Spudwrecker. He finishes it off. Johnny goes down, and Monash are going to take this series 2-1. It almost went pretty much the distance in every map, but it has ended and everyone can go and get some shut-eye after what was a fantastic series. Congratulations to Monash. They move on into the upper bracket of the finals. Deakin will drop down, but I don't think they're going to lose any fans after that one. A very solid showing indeed.
Yeah, look, you know, they've definitely made fan of me tonight. That like both of the teams, like one champion against one super strong stomping Deakin Daddies. Like both sides has proved that they are ready to play even more harder in the playoffs. It is unfortunate that Deakin Daddies is going to go down, but they gave us such a show on Nuke, and they gave us one of the most hilarious catch-up plays. I mean, like, every time someone play a catch-up now, I'm just going to name them Deakin Daddies, because every time Monash goes forward, and then they take like 8-9 rounds in a row, and then they go, okay, we should be good now. And then Deakin goes, okay, we're now alive and we're ready to take it all the way to overtime and push it for it. So Deakin Daddies,
just on Mirage and Dust, they sort of just needed a bit of oil, you know, just a bit of a wind up to really get going. And unfortunately, those late starts, while there were very decent comebacks on both of them, it is what sort of cost them in the end, I think, especially. I mean, Mirage, 1917, they had a lot of momentum going into that OT, but they really just couldn't quite convert it in the end. Looks pretty solid on Nuke. Monash, definitely, I think, finding a few chinks in that armor that they've had. They've pretty much dominated most of that Nuke side. And then unfortunately, the slow start really just got them in the end on Mirage. They tried the comeback, and like all credit to Dirty, he had an absolutely fantastic performance. But in the end, it's a team game, and Monash just had too many answers for the Deakin Daddies in the end. So, congratulations to Monash. Bad luck to Deakin, but I mean, couldn't ask for a better series.
That's right, you definitely couldn't. And to all the fans who stayed up all the way to here watching it, thank you guys so much. And another massive shout out to our sponsors, which is going to be Chatime, absolutely amazing bubble tea. Make sure to go and get you some tomorrow when you wake up or something before you go to school or work. And then after that, there's AEST monitors, 3 million units, 50 years into the business. Make sure to upgrade your monitors. And I don't know if anyone at home can hear my stomach grumbling, like, because I probably much skipped my dinner. I can't hold it anymore. I think I need to make something before, like, I go to sleep. So make sure to check out Indomie and, of course, Rig, the headset to give you what it takes to win. So make sure to go and check out Rig. And, guys, that's going to be it for me and Haz. It's 1:15 a.m. We are done. We are tired. And hopefully we will see more of you. Please make sure to follow at HazDaddySlim for all of his beautiful tweets. And of course in his Twitch as well, which is at twitch.tv/HazDaddySlim, I believe.
Yeah, the the L is a 1.
Well,
apart from that.
That's right. So
basically the same thing. Also, make sure you go and check out Emperor ZK on Twitter, and also his Twitch as well, Emperor_ZK, I think would be the more accurate. So make sure you go check him out. We will be back hopefully for a Durocast, maybe not this week, but Amp should be back tomorrow night for another finals in this week 1. And maybe we will reunite for some week 2 action. But from us, from everyone at AEL and from all our sponsors, thank you for joining us. Congratulations. And bad luck to both teams that competed this evening. And we will catch you all next time.
We'll catch you then. Bye, everyone.